Ty, I got to mute you on your end. Mute your mic. I guess we probably should have promoted that we were doing a show, huh? We didn't do that? I forgot about that.
I'm about to do it right now.
All right, thank you, Mikey.
Hey there, kids. It's me, Oni the Unicorn. And I'm here to tell you that f***ing your dreams ain't cheap. In fact, it costs a ton of cash to do. So that's why me and the Oh No Radio Show need your help. Just go to the website displayed below and hit us up with some cash, yo. $1, $5, $1 million if you have it to spare. Any amount is appreciated. Well, I gotta go because these dreams ain't gonna fuck themselves. See ya!
No.
No! God, please, no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh hell no!
You are listening to the Oh No Radio Show.
Eat a bag of dicks.
You know what I've noticed that you don't see a ton of these days anymore? Nuns. Just saying, you don't see a lot of nuns anymore.
Although you want
back again to yet another edition, another rousing edition of the Ono Radio Show.
Another arousing.
Rousing. Well, I guess we don't even know if it's going to be that yet. We haven't even started, but you know.
I'm going to guarantee somebody's getting hard.
Yeah, okay. I like that. I like this. This is a good start. Mike, you even rolled on your D&D dice.
I did.
And you asked the D&D what sort of show we were going to get today, right?
So I rolled for show. I did basically a performance check for how well we were going to do the show tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think Ty and I decided that because we're all so proficient in podcasting,
Yes.
we get at least a +2 to podcasting.
Okay. That makes sense.
So with my roll of an 18 plus our +2 proficiency rolls for podcasting, we got a dirty 20 here, guys.
Wow.
It's a beautiful dirty 20.
That seems like it's that's a good
That's a pretty solid roll.
good
Yeah.
roll.
We should have a good show tonight.
All right. Well, I like the way this is starting. My name is Owen. I am the captain of this shit ship. Along with me in studio is my good friend Mikey. We're trying a new camera angle on Mikey today.
Hey, I keep looking at Owen, so I probably look like I'm staring away from the camera.
You are, but so am I, and that's just kind of what has to happen in the world.
It shows the listeners that I'm disinterested in
Well,
them.
I got a lot of response and comments and emails about how fat you were. And that I needed to adjust the camera angle.
A man's life can't fall apart, and he gains a little bit of weight.
A little bit. I mean, that's an understatement. I mean, that's a little bit would be 5, 10, maybe 15 pounds, but we're looking at a solid 45 pounds here.
Okay, yeah. life got real hard.
Yeah, and so the
just a
original
minute.
angle had a little bit more of a kind of like had to waist sort of thing, and too much waste.
Pretty good though.
Too much
Yeah.
waste. So
I
now,
liked it.
now we're in the fat face.
Oh, so what is this, Fat Cam?
Now we're in the fat. Yeah, this is no, Fat Cam was the one I had before. I'm gonna bring it back and just go to Fat Cam. I'm gonna have another camera that's.
You're gonna do it. You should do it like Conan used to do, and like do a little mouth, like a little green screen mouth.
Oh, we can do that. We
on
can
my
do
gut.
that. With AI
Oh, my
now.
God.
Anything is possible. Anything
Oh,
is
that's so
possible.
cool. I'm so glad we live in this era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, welcome to the show. It's been a few weeks because I have been traveling nonstop. I've had about 2 days at home in like a 3-week run. I've been down to the Keys, down in Key West, or not Key West. I was in Key Largo, the
Largo.
the poorer of the Keys, as I like to.
Some would say tastier.
Yeah, maybe is Esmeralda. I think it was where I was. Just I don't know how you say it, but I was down there. And I liked what you said about. I posted some pictures, and Mikey was like, "You know what, Blonde Owen."
That's not what I called you.
What'd you call me?
The Platinum Owen.
Oh, Platinum Owen. I like that better anyway.
Platinum
that is
Owen.
better.
Platinum Owen. I do though. I look like I'm suited for the Keys.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
Other than you were too scowly
oh, true.
to be a beach man.
Well, I was working. You see, I had work going on. So
Yeah, but to be full beach Owen, you gotta like be outside and be like more relaxed.
more relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. And then
Seashell necklace.
yeah. Okay. Like, well, puka shell it up.
Yeah, you got zero puka.
Yeah, I do need a puka. I need more puka if I'm going to be down in living the Keys
Yeah.
life. I learned something about the Keys, though. I mean, I'm like, I could live here for 3 months, but then I think I'd get very bored. I think I'd get very. Have you been down there?
Nah, it's got nothing down there that interests me.
Nothing at all.
I've
It's
been
gonna
down there
sound
briefly.
pretty cynical, but most places are just the exact same because there's only like 2 things. I mean, since I got like sober and like clean and everything,
yeah, that's boring.
I don't really fucking want to do anything anymore.
Yeah.
Other than just sit at home and play video games. And guess what?
do that anywhere.
I can do that fucking anywhere. I'm trying to find a Steam Deck because they're sold out. But yeah, now that I'm single and alone,
yeah,
fucking
just
I'm gonna go to zoos. Are pretty much the only thing I want to go do anymore.
Yeah, that was the one. Okay, we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, I kind of get your. I wonder why you live in Orlando, which is such an expensive city. You could live anywhere. You could, you know,
because I haven't left yet.
yeah, you just haven't left. But yeah, you could realistically
I'm gonna
with
go
this
move back in with my
lifestyle.
mom.
Yeah, you could do that. You could
Save.
Hey, man.
save a
Sounds
lot of
some
money.
basements
Paying
are pretty
rent.
cool.
So, yeah, that would be pretty sweet, right? All the like free food, you'd get even
Well, I mean,
fatter.
I'd still have to cook and like I'd have to do things
No,
around
you
the
would-
house.
but you wouldn't.
But I mean, I probably could get a less of a job.
You could. You could work. You could just like not
work at
Just
all.
not work at all. It'd be. Imagine how awesome that would be. And then all you did would be play video games,
Play video games.
masturbate.
Yeah, I'd say play video games, jerk off.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
bro, it'll be like I'm fucking 16 again.
it's the life. It is. I mean, it was the life. It was. I remember those. Ty pretty much lives this life. So like,
I'm shooting for a tie, honestly.
yeah.
Pretty soon we're all Owen's gonna move back to Portugal.
Yeah,
and
I'm living with
just
mom.
with your mom
Yeah.
and just fucking podcasting, hanging out, drinking beer on the porch.
I mean, that'd be pretty sweet.
Portugal.
Super cheap
Port, yeah, it is Portugal.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. So I did the Keys, and then I went. Then I had a stint in old Tampa Bay. The old. I don't mind Tampa. I was right downtown. I was by the convention center. It was nice.
They got
man.
casinos over there. Or just the one.
They do have just like the one, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hard Rock or nothing.
I'm not a casino
huge.
guy anyway. Like, whatever. But no, just so that was a thing, and then I had to go to Texas. Fort Worth, Texas.
This is 3 for 3 garbage places you gotta go, dude.
I mean, I wouldn't say they're garbage, but they were. I mean, it wasn't the greatest, you know. I mean, I wasn't like I was going to Honolulu or something, you know. Like it was.
I always like travel,
Denton,
no matter
Texas.
where it was. It was always a good time.
yeah,
Like, for work and shit.
get over it though, right? Like that's the thing. You get
Kinda.
bored. I get bored with it. Like I mean, it's another hotel room to another hotel room, and I'm so spoiled because I get these like fancy pants like hotel rooms, and I'm just like, this sucks. Like I don't.
My
wanna-
illustrious hotel rooms are all.
yeah, they are though.
But you're supposed to go adventure into weird spots
Yeah, I
in the
did.
city,
Yeah, I
figure
did.
out some weird shit,
And I do,
and
and
then you go crash at your fucking nice hotel room. That is the art of.
I think
travel
they should
for-
honestly. They should just stop paying. If you're gonna be so crab apple about it, like just start putting you in a dirt bag fucking motel.
No,
and-
no. Well, actually, sometimes I don't mind that because then I can just walk out the door and smoke. Whereas
That's
these,
true. Yeah.
these you got to go all the way down the stairs through the
fucking feel
lobby.
that. I
You
know
know,
what you mean.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I did bring my I threw my scooter on the truck with all the gear. So I threw my scooter. So I was scooting about.
Yeah.
About in Texas and bar hopping and I was a man of the town. People knew me. People knew me by the time I was gone. Like look at that guy. It's that
There's
guy.
that scooter F word for the gays.
yeah. Look at that guy. Yeah, those Texas steers and queers and all.
No horns.
All that. But no. So while I was in Texas, I obviously Teresa's home alone. And obviously that I put a lot of work into my yard. Like that was demolished before I went because of the whole drain field thing. We talked about that on the show. But as you remember, the reason I got my fence in the first place was because we had like shady vagrants around my neck of the woods that would just like, oh, Owen's out on his porch having a smoke or whatever, and would just decide to, come
Join
up.
you for a smoke.
Right. Like, and I don't want to be joined for a smoke. I want to keep the riffraff out. That was the whole point of putting the fence up. So while I'm gone, Teresa's inside doing something in the kitchen, and she hears a noise, and someone's coming through the gate, and then she hears a pounding on the door, and a hysterical drunk guy who I have known in the neighborhood. His name is Princeton. We know him well. He is a local drunk guy. But yes, he was one of these people that used to come up and stumble up onto the porch when didn't really want the company or, and he would overstay his welcome and all that type of stuff. And he was always very like, he's close talker. Like he'd have to get like right in your face, and like he'd always want to be like hugging, and like it was just a very made you very uncomfortable type thing, right? So this guy's like bawling, crying, wailing, banging on my door while I'm not there. So what would you do in that situation, Mike? You're away, you know, your wife is home alone, your loved ones are, you know what I mean? Like Teresa's, let's just say she's kind of vulnerable. She's small, right? Yeah. Like, and what would you do? Like what would your first action to take be?
So am I me and I'm gone?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
the first things first, right? It's like, well, she said he left, but I'm like, well, obviously if he comes back,
shoot him.
You're calling the guy. Well, shoot him. Shoot him. Yeah. I mean,
stand your ground, T, and
I had the guns.
Blow him away.
I had the gun with me, so
damn it,
you know that would have been a problem. But aside from the gun, obviously it's kind of like what? Call the cops, right? If he comes back,
yeah, call the police.
Is there anything else you would do? Like, I just want to see if I overreacted in you guys' minds, because I'll tell you what I did after. I just want to hear you.
Here's the thing: if you're in Texas and you dial 911, it's gonna take you to Texas,
right? Well, I'm saying she would have to dial the cops. Like,
yeah. I guess my first instinct would be like, hey, if he comes back like at all, call, like, don't open the door, keep the door locked, like.
If I'm Owen, I'm calling.
Talk to him through a window and tell him, like, hey, Owen's not here right now. I'm not in a position to talk to you. Like,
go away.
Come back in like a couple weeks when Owen's back. I'm sorry, whatever. Maybe not. I'm a big softie, so I'd be like, I'm sorry you're going through whatever you're going through, but like, I'm not in a position to help you.
I wouldn't have told her to do any of that. I would have been like, just stay silent, keep the door locked, don't say a word to him. Like, number one, like that's 100%. None of that. No. Ty hit the nail on the head though, because I think you were saying what were you saying, Ty?
I'm calling people. Owen, the man of the town, is going to call people he knows are nearby.
That's right.
To go. And
I don't know anybody.
That's Ty hit the nail on the head. So my first call was to my Mexican.
You're using him too much.
I am.
You're multitasking him, and I think it's.
So wait.
He's been around here
shows up
3 times this week.
There's nothing happening. It's fine. Yeah. But then he builds a deck for your fucking hot tub, and then he leaves.
No. I got my Mexican to come round, and within an hour install a locking mechanism on my gate so that Teresa could lock the gate from.
Makes sense.
You know,
from the inside.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, was I over? Do you think I was overreacting? Do you think that's an overplay on this one?
I am dying inside because it's so fucking funny. But no, that's great.
I don't think so. I think that's probably an appropriate reaction to this. I mean, it could be bad. Like this weird.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Emotional drunk.
Right. So
is he a big guy? Like a small guy? Is he?
I could take him. Like I could take him. Like
I also didn't want it to be like he's fucking Marshawn Lynch.
No,
he's gonna kick the door in no matter what.
He's done too much crack to where he's skinny,
frail.
He's frail and skinny. He walks with a cane sometimes.
He could just be a pimp.
No, he is definitely not a pimp. He works at KFC. That I know is 100% truth. He's black.
Chicken pimping.
He's black, and yeah, like he talks crazy black stuff sometimes. Like he's just
like what?
Just black stuff. You know how they do.
I thought you were calling this guy a Mexican.
No, my Mexican is the one that came and put the latch on the gate. Yeah. I'm talking about the guy that came by originally that banged on the door is the black man.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, no. He's just always just like saying hood things that I don't know what they mean. Like I don't know what any of it means, to be honest with you. So like, yeah, I don't know. He says things that just make me feel uncomfortable is all. Like so there's that.
I still say you should have told her to gun him down.
Gun him down. I mean, next time.
Make sure you shoot him in the front, though. If you shoot him in the
Is
back.
he kind of femmy, this guy?
No.
How old?
He's told me before. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, my bad. I think he's in his early 50s. Late 40s, early 50s, something like that.
There used to be a neighborhood vagrant. I shouldn't say vagrant. Yeah, kind of vagrant.
Pseudo-vagrant.
Pseudo-vagrant.
That was back like the me and Tabitha house, Mills 50 area.
Oh, yeah.
That guy's name was, I think he was going by Prince, but it was like one of those weird things too, where he would just show up and talk at you for way too long.
Might be the same guy. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? But
Maybe he's involved, and he's used to be Prince. Now he's a Princeton.
I don't know. I felt like it might have been a bit of an overreaction, but I don't know.
How are you supposed to say like, oh, I mean, it could be an overreaction? Not really. I mean, some hysterical drunk dude showed up at your house.
And the thing is, too, he came through it's not like he was banging on my front door. He came through my gate. He has never been back there since I put that fence up and put that gate in, right?
Yeah.
Like, that takes some balls, actually, to think that you just, are welcome to just stroll back there. If you've been through and been over my house a bunch of times since I've had the fence now, right? Mm-hmm. If you see my house and you're just walking by, do you think you're, like... It's
open invitation.
Do they seriously though?
No.
Like if you're a solicitor, if you're
people put
anyone,
fucking fences up.
If you're anyone just walking by my house, you would knock on maybe the front door if you wanted to get my attention, but you would not think it would be like socially acceptable to go through the gate, right? Like that's like a no-no. Like even if you don't have a lock on it, the whole reason of putting that up is for that privacy. It's called a privacy fence. Mm-hmm. And yeah, like that was just the biggest thing. I'm just like the balls on this fucking dude, and I got him on camera and I got him so it's like,
I will say though, as a guy who used to get really drunk and just show up places.
Yeah.
I have walked into friends' houses before.
Sure.
Blasted. And they're like, hey, dude, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
I'm like, and they're like,
what are you doing? Yeah,
no,
why are you?
Like,
can you go now? Like,
it's
what are you doing
it's not time to like hang out and be drunk.
I feel like he probably doesn't even remember doing it. Like if I were to like talk to him about it, he probably has no recollection that he even ever did it. And then it's funnily enough, Teresa was on because this was like 4 or 5 days ago when this all happened. Teresa went on a walk today, as she likes to do, around the neighborhood, and as she's coming back to the house, I see her holding something. I was taking out the trash. She was coming back, and she was holding something in her hand. I'm like, wow, it looks like she's carrying a White Claw. I'm like, what would
a machete?
What is she just stopping at the Sevi and grabbing a cold one for the walk? I mean, I'd be like, cool, go for it.
All right,
like, all right, yeah. But
where's mine?
Yeah, right. But no, she found it in the grass, like basically on the corner by our house. And it was a strawberry 16-ounce White Claw. That's always what this dude drinks. And I guarantee you, he dropped that shit when he was either coming or going to my place.
Oh man!
But it was unopened, so I put it in the fridge.
He's a bougie drunk.
Yeah, strawberry White Claw is kind of bougie, right?
Yeah, right. But he's a drunk because he's getting the 16er. And the big teener.
Yeah, exactly. But he'll have. But that's the thing about him. Like, I think he's a lightweight because he's skinnier than me. Like, he's kind of skin and bones.
Yeah.
And so I think like 2 of those, then he's like slaughtered.
What if he's got the 8?
He might have the 8.
You don't want him walking around in your grass
No,
with the 8.
I don't want that. Breathing on me and stuff.
He'll get it.
That's why he close talks. He wants trying to give me
Spreading
AIDS.
it.
And spreading, yeah.
He's a super spreader.
Ugh, gross.
Super spreader is actually how you get AIDS.
Speaking of urban people, have you?
Oh, don't.
Oh boy.
Are they thugs too? Urban
some
thugs?
Some of them are just some of them are just normal black dudes. But I've noticed a new trend lately.
Okay, hold on. We can't use black and urban synonymously. All right.
Why not? That's the same, right? Is it not? No.
It's like why I'm not allowed to say I'm not allowed to say YN.
Yeah. Do you know what YN is, Ty? We were having this conversation before the show.
What?
YN.
Like,
explain it to it. Explain it to him like you explain it to me, please.
if I were,
no, let's go back to the beginning. Explain it to him.
That's what I'm about to.
Please,
Hold on.
please.
So if I was to say like, there was a bunch of YNs causing causing problems
At the basketball court.
or the corner store
Terrible people.
or
Why
the
is this happening?
Well, I said it casually because I was reporting something that I had read on the internet.
Yeah.
And
So you said to who? Like, was it
a coworker?
a coworker?
Or technically an employee.
Was this coworker a YN or a?
No, he's another white guy.
Oh, okay.
But
So
he's more of a urban white guy.
The point is, though, that you heard this expression being thrown around on the internet, TikToks,
Yeah, it was
and
written
stuff,
on the internet.
Written on the internet. So Mike's thought process was they've created a terminology or a abbreviation,
Acronym.
an acronym. Thank you. That would allow him to use it.
That was the descriptor for this word.
Did you look it up on like Urban Dictionary?
I understood what it meant
He thought he got the social pass to say YN.
because it was an acronym.
Right. I don't know that you're necessarily wrong on this. This is a tough one.
But a very urban white employee of mine said, "Oh, hey, bro, you can't say that." And I'm like, "Wait, that's
basically it stands for young.
N-word.
You know.
Oh, I figured it out.
Okay, all right. Just making sure that everybody's on the same page.
And I don't want to sound like old man yells at cloud, but like I thought that was the entire point of making the acronym.
Yeah,
was so that if you had to describe the actions of a specific set of young gentlemen.
I kind of agree with you. I think that's what it was supposed to be for.
That's what you referred to people who acted in this nature.
Right. As YNs.
Yes.
We all know
young, boisterous, having a good time, but maybe at the expense of others.
Sure.
Black guys.
Yeah, black dudes. So we have been now. This is an educational moment for all of us.
All of my honky friends. Don't say it.
Don't say
Not
why.
Supposed to say it.
You're not supposed to say that.
Yep.
Good to know.
Fucking figure.
Now, I'll say this. Have you noticed the YNs? Have you noticed?
Damn it.
Have you noticed?
We just talked about this, Owen.
That they're really into the Rugrats.
What?
Yes.
Are they?
Yeah, it's a thing. I've discovered that black young gentlemen are really into the Rugrats cartoon that was on Nickelodeon in the 90s. And
it was just a good cartoon. Everybody's into it.
But I'm telling you, I think there's an urban thing with Rugrats.
There's an urban specificity.
Yeah. Look,
the love.
Yeah, they do. I think they like the logo. They like Chucky, and they like the logo. I always thought Chucky was part black, but like he.
Now I can't stand behind because he was almost whiter than every other.
But he's a thug, dude. He's a thug.
Chaz Finster was a dork. And Chucky's mom was like a hot ginger milf.
She was kind of hot. Yeah.
The one time they show her, I'm like, Jesus
wow.
Christ,
Yeah,
Chucky, your mom's a
smoke show.
Yeah, so hot.
Mm-hmm.
She had some freckles on her face.
Dude, didn't they stack up her titties too? I remember them having like pushing them up.
I think a lot of the you kind of feel bad for Stu Pickles because his wife, Dee Dee, I believe, she's like a olive oil, like rail thin, like.
She ain't a thick girl. She ain't got no curves like old Finster.
Yeah,
whatever.
Like Miss Chucky's mom.
Yeah.
Even Phil and Lil's mom, even though they kind of like.
Well, they were dykes, weren't they?
Well, no, they hint that she's like a powerful woman, but leans a little lesbian
bit
mystery.
Lesbian, yeah.
And her husband was always like, "Yes, dear."
He's a cuck, basically.
Yeah, he's a fucking
dweeb.
There's always something weird about it, but
she was kind of thick, and I was like,
She could get it too.
Yeah.
But ain't that interesting? I don't know. Look out for it. You're going to start seeing it. It's like when, you buy a car and then you start seeing everybody else has the car. Or you learn a new word and then you start like, oh, yeah. And then you start noticing like everybody use the word or whatever.
Hawaiian.
Right. You watch out for your YNs in their Rugrats gear. They're rocking around in their Rugrats gear all the time, and it's just like I've seen like 4 or 5 of them in the last. I was in Texas. I saw like 2 of them. One of my coworkers, he was doing it, and then I saw a guy at Lowe's. Guy shows up to yesterday. I was in the plant section doing my garden center stuff. Planting out, being a plant daddy.
Okay.
Guy shows up to work and he hasn't put his vest on. He's wearing a Rugrats t-shirt, Lowe's vest over top of the Rugrats shirt. I'm just saying.
Do you remember
It might be a thing.
when we were younger?
Weird.
And it was like the style for a lot of like black guys to wear like NASCAR jacket, like the big poop, like they were big NASCAR jackets, and they would have like it'd be like the M&M's jacket with all like the sponsorship patches on it.
Yeah, I remember that. Like
That-
early 2000s-ish was that kind of that trend, right?
Yeah. I think that was kind of like my favorite era of like hip hop and
Of
like,
black
urban,
dudes.
urban clothes, because I'm like,
My favorite era of black dudes. We all know.
well, because we had just gotten to like skinny jeans in like urban spaces.
I always like a black guy in skinny jeans. I think black guys can rock skinny jeans better than white guys. I'm gonna go ahead.
Usually, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that because they usually got a bit of a badonk on them too, right? So like the skinny jeans are nice and form fitting. I'm like, that suits that black man in skinny jeans. I always like that look. I think it's like black men. That just take note. That's what we like.
I'm gonna be honest. There was a short period of my life where I was rocking a lot of oversized polos and long jean shorts.
Did you have big logos on your polos, like a very large horseman, a polo man?
Because I was a big dude, but yeah.
Well, you were just fat.
But I would rock the oversized polo,
Okay.
big baggy
Was this
jean
before?
shorts.
This is before or after your emo phase?
But this was like right in college where I was trying to reinvent, like,
Your reinvent might be.
yeah, because I was more of like a drunk than like an emo kid anymore. I'm like, I'm gonna like,
So you got yourself some. You went down to
Restyle.
Marshalls and got some Nautica.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some jorts.
Did you go through a Jorts Nautica phase, Ty?
A little bit of Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah. Did you go through that
Yeah.
phase? Maybe an Abercrombie? Were you ever?
No,
that was too
no.
prep. That was too preppy, right? That
Yeah.
I hated Abercrombie.
Yeah,
too.
I was never an
Yeah.
Abercrombie guy either.
But I did get myself some like boots, like some
boots?
yellow like Timberland
Oh,
style.
you were rocking the Tims?
I did.
Oh.
I did for
Oh
a minute.
man, I want to see that.
There-
Bring that back now, Mike. Go to work in jorts and Tims.
We already have a guy who dresses very like urban and hip hop.
Yeah.
He wears like camouflage cargo long shorts.
Should I want to do this. I want to do it as an experiment for like a month.
Change your whole style.
Yeah, just for like a month, right? And see like if anybody says anything, and I start just to show up like nothing's different, like a complete like different hair.
Stop wearing tracksuits.
I got a fade. I got a, you know what I mean? Like I got the hair done like different.
I'll
like,
start smoking menthols again.
Yeah, I'll smoke Cools.
Oh
And-
yeah, bro.
Yeah, and then I'll start wearing
Hennessy. You'll
Yeah,
give up whiskey, start drinking cognac and Hennessy.
a pair of Tims. Definitely gonna have to
Yeah.
get those. Like I want some John Cena's like jean shorts.
I think you can still
Yeah.
keep the tracksuits, but you have to go to very like monocolor, like
I think they got to, and they got to be bigger too. They got to be
A
like
little
they got to
baggier.
be. Yeah, I wear a small. I gotta wear like a large. Like
You wear a small?
yeah, I wear a small.
or you could
I'm a petite man.
you could start wearing
Small.
like the tracksuit pants and just like a wife beater
Yeah.
outside.
Mhm.
Any of you guys do the like whole, Jenkos and fucking,
Yep.
super
In high
baggy
school,
things?
yeah.
Yeah, I had my
Yeah.
Jinko phase. I
You
had my
see
Jinko
this shit all
phase.
coming back
Yep.
lately?
100%. I blame Billie Eilish. She's fucking like it's her and like
She's trying to cover up them titties.
she's covering up them titties. That's what she's doing.
Because I don't know if you've ever
Seen them, but she's got some big
Her
ones.
titties?
Yeah.
well, not like them out, but like if you've seen her in more form-fitting attire,
Oh yeah.
She's got some big ones.
she's woo.
Yeah, she's stacked up there. She's good stuff.
But she's one of these new Gen Z kids where it's like everything too emotional.
I don't like the new look. Like it's because like anytime a new like this happens all the time, right? Styles get recycled
every 20
years.
years.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the age old thing. When I was in high school, I was wearing like I was in my Strokes phase, and I was wearing stuff
Late
that
70s, early
looked
80s.
like this, like the late 70s, early 80s. So like I was doing the same thing that they're doing now, and there's always a slight reinvention of it, right? Like it's that, but there's like a twist on it, right? Like there's like. I don't know, like it's hard to kind of explain.
I noticed it when it was like I think it was beginning of last year where girls looked like high school girls when I was in like elementary school and middle school.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, those like when I was in middle school, that's what the kids are dressing like.
100%.
Now they're like the high school kids.
100% agree with you. 100% agree with you. And I'll say this, like the modern reinvention of the quote unquote 90s style that we're seeing kind of come back with the Jinkos and like kind of the baggy sweaters and what all that
Big
type of stuff.
chunky boots are coming back.
I don't think it looked as good as the original, if that makes any sense. Like I don't think the aesthetic is quite as appealing.
I'm not even sure about that though, because I thought about that a couple times. Because it's like I scoff at it when it starts to pop up, and I'm like, "What the fuck? Why?" But then thinking about it, I'm like, "Man, I bought a lot of those fucking pants, kick, all that shit."
Well, you were a jeans kid. I remember you were a jeans guy. Like you've always been
nuts.
a jeans guy.
I had a problem.
I noticed it first. The style, like, kind of coming back. It was the hats.
Yeah.
It was instead of like a flat brim or like a trucker hat, what I used to think of like the most ugly 90s hat, and they're all the rage now. They're super popular, like as a baseball cap. And again, hard to explain, but they have like they don't have a very. They're slacker hats is the only way I can put them. Like they're very like they're nerdy looking. Like they look like something you would get in the 90s for free for being the first 300 people inside of the Solar Bears game.
Yeah.
Right? Like does that make sense? Like they're kind of like floppy. They're not like they don't have form to them. They have like
they're shallow.
Yeah. And those
I kind of dig it.
Those came in style in like hip hop and urban culture. I want to say like 4 or 5 years ago, like maybe even further.
Yeah.
And then it was like from there, that whole like progression enhanced. I want to say Bad Bunny is like a good example of a guy that wears a lot of this clothing. It's urban wear, but it's like, it's not, I don't know. It's not like urban wear like we know it. Like it's just kind of like, I don't know, shit you'd wear to Walmart. Like it's like Walmart. It seriously is. It's like Walmart clothes or Kmart clothes. It's not really like high end or there's nothing fashionable about it. Like really, but I guess it is now. You know, like this is dumb old men. You know, like talking.
I think it's kind of it's odd to see them take like what I knew as fashion when I was young and go like, well, no, this is our thing now, and we're gonna do it and just skew it just slightly, like you were just talking about.
Yeah.
But I think you're correct in that. Like I think it's the same reason like we find a lot of things bad nowadays. It's because when we got to it, we were like, okay, well, like this is the first time this style has been done, because coming out of like the early 1900s, it went from basically everything was hyper conservative.
Right.
Like you couldn't show it. You weren't showing anything to what we had when we were young. But it's just because there's no originality to it. It's basically like we're going to make an amalgam of all the things we've seen up until now and go with that.
It's kind of a mashup of the different styles. Like and like again, a reinvention. The one I'm looking forward to coming back, early 2000s Tramp. I love me a good Britney Spears low cut jean. I like me dude, do you ever do this? Do you ever go back in time and watch like pornos from back then? And like, I'm just
From
saying,
the late 90s, early
compilation.
2000s?
like early 2000s when they got like prime tramp stamp days, prime like belly button ring days.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know what I'm talking
Dangly
about?
belly
Yeah.
buttons.
Prime like
So-
when they crimp their hair, the women that crimp their hair and then they made them look like ramen noodles. Like
like the frizzy crimp.
yeah. I love that shit. I go back there. I watch those things. I watch those things. I'm like, that needs to come back. I want that.
Some of that I don't want. So
I
much
do.
back.
I'm in. I'm in.
But I will be happy when we get to like where I was in high school, like a lot of my friends, when we go back to like hyper skinny, wearing like the thing is like they're never gonna get back to where we were in high school and college, because
True.
back then they weren't making male jeans in those like skinny sizes. All my friends were going to the women's
Oh yeah,
section.
if you want it back, yeah, they did. You had to. Like in the early days of skinny jeans, when like especially the emo early days, right?
Yeah.
You had like they didn't make them for men. You're absolutely right. You had to go buy women's jeans.
There were every
did.
Yeah,
It
but
was
not in our.
Them for
Maybe
men's
maybe
jeans.
they did, but not in my price range. Like I think certain very expensive European diesels and shit might have existed, but you weren't getting like you couldn't go to
you weren't
Target
getting-
and get a fucking pair of jeans that would fit you like
Massimo wasn't making skinny jeans. Stussy wasn't making. I remember the first time I saw a Stussy shirt, and I was like, "Holy, what does that shirt say?" And like Stussy, and I'm like, "Oh my god, nothing has ever come close to sounding like pussy."
Pussy, like stussy.
Holy shit! They let you wear that out of the house?
Wow. You know what I always liked on the women? Mud jeans.
Oh, yeah, bro.
double D.
I don't know,
Like
man.
some muds. I like a good mud.
Those mud jeans, they
It's like a
they
walking
get a girl's
red
butt
flag.
just to like
Yeah.
snug up. You know what they're also not coming back with yet? You remember in high school it was like the birth of the thonger,
Oh yeah.
and I'm talking like the T-back, like
whale tail?
the
We talking about what? Whale
the whale
tailing?
tail.
Oh, I love a good whale
or
tail.
when the girls would like wear the low-rise jeans and then hike the side of
Yes.
their thonger, like
Lita in the WWE
God.
back in the day. You
Yeah.
remember that? Remember that?
hike it up real high.
Oh, that was sexy as
And I
hell
was
though.
like,
Over the like hip. Yeah, that's it's good.
Yeah.
That's a good. We need to bring that look back.
I'm waiting for that. There's like it was the Gwen Stefani look from like the early, like Tragic Kingdom era Gwen Stefani, with like the white tank,
yeah.
the low rise jeans, like
Yeah.
the kind of clunky shoe.
It's not. See, that look isn't too far off what we've got right
got
now
that-
with
we've
the
got some-
'90s.
And
but
that's
they're
what I'm
not-
saying.
But
I'm
they're
liking
not.
some of that.
Yeah. I've seen some
But
of that.
I don't know.
Mm.
And you know what sucks now? Gwen Stefani, Republican.
Is she?
Yeah, she
Aw.
got real godly and very.
Did she?
Yeah.
Did Blake Shelton ruin her?
Mhm.
Mm.
And it sucks.
Maybe.
She's not my Harajuku girl anymore.
You know what I did? I was having a conversation about Gwen and No Doubt with one of my coworkers, my boss actually in Texas, and he was like, "Oh yeah, like for some reason he brought up he didn't know about, you know, I've always thought that it's all like with No Doubt and the early the success of like Don't Speak and all that album,
Spiderweb.
Tragic Kingdom,
Yeah.
that was all her writing about Tony, the bass player,
Yeah.
because they were in a relationship, but they stayed with the band, and
Isn't
like
that like well known?
I thought so, right? And he
That-
he was like a major contributor on that. I didn't even realize. Did you know this? Her brother was the drummer in the band.
Oh, I did not know that.
Eric Stefani is
I
apparent, and so like the early stuff before Tragic Kingdom, I think he left somewhere along the way. Might have been replaced, but yeah, he was the one. Like it was him and her that wrote most of that stuff. Remember remember like Bathwater, like
Yeah.
that's Eric Stefani wrote that shit. I had no idea that.
Yeah,
That
I
was-
did not know that he. I
Yeah.
didn't know that he was like a guy.
How weird is it that I didn't know that part? And then my boss, like we were talking about, no doubt, I don't know how it came up, but we were talking about it, and he didn't know anything about the Tony relationship part. Like,
oh wow,
isn't that weird?
You know, like the more obscure trivia about No
yeah.
Doubt, but not like the
commonly
public,
known,
like obvious stuff.
Yeah, because I want to say I found out about that back in the days of Behind the Music. Like, I think they had a Behind the Music on that, and
I remember that shit.
Yeah. What a great show, by the way. Bring that back. Yeah. Also, I just wanted to mention, phone lines are indeed open. If you do want to give us a call, you can give us a ring over at 407-906-6466. Yeah, give us a call. Phone lines are open. Mikey will hopefully, do his job and answer.
I'll hail Satan. That's what I'll do.
Hopefully answer. I can turn your volume up now just in case we get a call, Mike. Is that okay? Like, are you watching anime still over there?
No, I'm switched to porn, but
he was just watching anime in the background,
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
What are you watching?
Yeah.
I'm prone to being upset about things.
I do know that.
You know how I get kind of perturbed. As I grow older, I grow more perturbed with the world.
Yeah, that's understandable.
And today I had another one of those moments where I was upset. I was baffled by why these inconsiderate. I have to share space with all these inconsiderate people in the world. Which I hopefully can bring us to a little segment that we like to do sometimes. Mike's Gripes.
Camera's just on you, buddy. Got a one shot.
Mike's Gripes.
You can look right in the camera for this.
Mike's Gripes.
Yes, folks, welcome to another edition of Mike's Gripes here on the Ono Radio Show. This is a statement. This is a bit of the show where I let it all out. My disappointments with the world, with the people of the places I have to be on a weekly basis. And this week, we're going to start off with a hot take. Hot take, if you have anything more than 3 children, minimum of 2 adults have to be in that party.
Okay.
At 4 children, you need at least 2 adults.
Okay, so this is when you're like going out like
anywhere,
to a restaurant, to the store, to like
anywhere.
Like, okay, so you're saying, well, just making sure I'm understanding here. If you have 2 kids and you go out to dinner, 1 parent is sufficient.
Yes.
If you have any more than 2, if you hit 3, then 2 parents need to be there.
3 is neutral. It was weird ground.
Yeah.
Because
if you had good kids, you might be able to
get
pull
away
off
with
the
one parent.
Right.
But you know your children. You know your kids.
Mm-hmm.
Don't lie. You know them.
And when they're all assholes, all 5 of them.
When you got 6 kids.
6?
When you have 6 kids, folks, you need, minimum of 2.
You need mom, dad,
and
an aunt or something at least.
I prefer
you
have 3 adults to that party.
Or you have to have 1 child that's old enough to basically act as surrogate parent.
Second adult
for the kids.
A deputy adult.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about when you have multiple kids and you have that
you
one
can make
that's
that
older.
Work.
You have to deputize that child into being another sheriff for the whole wagon train that you got.
Oh, Teresa had it when she was growing up with her little sister. Her sister was something like 7, almost 8 years younger than her.
Oh,
so by that point, like, absolutely,
you're
she almost raised that.
Adult.
You're raising the kid at that point, like,
so,
to a degree.
Today, I make a special guest appearance at a different location of the factory that I work for. Cause we got a couple different locations.
Shilling pizza at a different shop.
Yeah. So I'm there, and they're not opening for the day shift right now. Just due to some staffing issues. So we've been opening at 4. They open up at 4 there. As soon as we slide the doors open, a single mother and 6 children.
6 children?
Not one of them.
Single mom.
Not one of them was double digits.
Okay.
All 9, probably 9 or younger.
I'm trying to do, like, if that's even biologically possible, but, like, I guess it is.
Well,
There's 6 children there.
Yeah.
And only one, and I'm sorry I'm going to be so critical, one raggedy ass looking mother. She looks like she's
Rough.
already rough. And it's 4:00 in the afternoon. So there's a real chance she's been out with this whole mob for several hours now.
That's fair.
But they get in there, and immediately every child is just like, well, I want this, and I want this. And the way this pizza shop is set up, it's open. Like, you can see me, but I can also see and hear you.
Yep.
And there's not enough music going on just yet to cover up just the cacophony of wants and desires like flowing from these children. Just,
boy.
I want this, and can we get this, and I want this pizza, and I want this pizza, and I want a Coke, and I want...
for fuck's
And it's
sake.
just...
Are they on the lower end of the financial spectrum here? Are they?
No, because this is over in like the Maitland area.
So you think that
So,
okay? So they're middle
yeah.
class. They're not like she's not poor. We're not dealing with like super poros.
These are probably fairly affluent. This is probably a fairly
Okay,
affluent
so
person.
I honestly thought when you said this originally, it was going to be a tale of the poors, right?
Oh,
Like,
no, I think rich or poor, you should bring enough adults around to control your children.
I agree completely. 100% agree.
And the worst part is, there's like the oldest kid has a laptop with them. So that one kid who, like we talked about, would probably be helping kind of mitigate some of this, like,
What is he rolling Excel spreadsheets over there?
he's doing like he's actually doing home. It looks like a book report, literally.
Yeah, okay.
Like he's just typing up, and I'm like, damn, they got like 9-year-olds doing book reports. Holy shit!
Whoa.
The AI is really coming for us.
Yeah, right.
I don't even know why this is relevant because AI knows all this already.
Sure.
Who are you teaching?
I don't need to read books. The AI exists.
Yeah, they'll tell me.
For
I can
fuck's sake.
ask it such a specific question
Yeah.
that it only gives me the answer I want.
Yeah, I love
I
it.
don't
I
get-
love it. It's great.
It's great.
Yeah.
I welcome our robot over.
I think everybody else is revolting against AI. I'm all for it. I want it.
Yeah,
I want
let's
it to
keep
do.
it.
I want it to do more. Like I
Yeah,
want
I
it to
want-
take over more things.
Let it kind of run a lot.
Like just the government. Just do it. Just.
I'm not saying it's a great tool, but the ethics of where the line rides
Yeah,
of
yeah.
how and when you use it.
Yeah,
You're a great tool too, Ty, but we
Yeah,
we don't
we don't
bother
decide
you.
when we're gonna use you and when we're not
know?
gonna use you.
Yeah. Okay.
So anyways, this like I said, immediately it's just a sound blast of just like, I want this and I want this and I want
Yeah.
and I'm just, I don't know. Like I've been working open to close all week, like Monday through Friday, open to close. We've had staffing issues, so I'm just like,
Fine. I'll cover again type thing.
yeah,
Wonderful.
I'm just spent.
Yeah.
but-
yeah.
And I just walked. I've only been at the job like 45 minutes when we open up, and I'm just
And you're not even on caffeine anymore. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
like, you don't even have, if you're working that hard, like, yeah, you can, okay, I'll power through on a few hours of sleep and pound some coffee or energy
Yeah.
drink or whatever. You don't even have that anymore.
no. I'm just me, just
Ah,
raw dogging the universe.
fuck that shit.
And yeah, I keep looking at it, and the mom has just zero control. The kids are like standing up on the booths. They're like walking around the restaurant.
Do you feel for the mother at all?
No.
Like, because she's obviously like overwhelmed, but does she even care? Is she even trying, or is she letting this? That's my question. Is she letting this happen?
It looks like she is like, finally, at least we're in a place where they're all contained.
They're-
They
oh,
can't
yeah.
go very
I can
far.
see them all.
I can just kind of,
Christ.
because she's there
Yeah.
just might as well be mouth agape staring into a phone.
I was gonna ask, is she just
Yeah,
checking out at this point?
They got like she put the order in and then just kind of like click and right into the phone.
And all the kids are just running amok.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
that is a gripe. That is a worthy gripe.
You fucking can't do this, folks.
No.
And that's what I'm saying. I know I'm sorry, single mothers and like widowed fathers and mothers alike. I'm sorry. But if you're going to have 6 kids, you gotta have more support.
No, I 100% agree. I think this is why China had it right. Or has it right, you know? Like
one kid.
Preferably
a boy.
That's all you get. That's all you get. Like, it'd be better. Oh, we need that so bad over here.
I don't know if you've actually heard what's happening in China, but they are having a real population issue.
Yeah.
Their population is crashing.
Well, because their economy's going to crash because they did all that stuff in the 80s and 90s, right? Was it the 80s, 90s?
Yeah, basically. I mean, they were like, man, they got too many babies coming in. Let's just limit it to only one and only boys.
And now it's gone the other way around because now all their people are dying or out of the workforce, and now they don't have enough population to support the economy that they once created.
Well, I mean, it's a largely agrarian society. Like, you do a lot of farming.
Sure.
And you can't do that with 60 and 70-year-old men.
Yeah, you're right.
It don't work.
No, that's fair. Is there any other gripes, or we threw gripes?
I mean, generally, I would just like to say, again, driving has still been near same accident every fucking day. Buses in the wrong lane, full stop, and cars just keep jutting out to get around the stop bus. Yeah. Still see just about the same accident every single morning, same spot,
which is probably if it's that bad and you're almost seeing that means that there's some problem at that intersection, like traffic flow wise, that they need to fix, right? I had an interesting one. Speaking of that, when I was staying at the hotel in Tampa, I was right down there by like near, they got that like whole, it's called Channel Side is the area, right? It's
yeah.
It's near the stadium where the Tampa Bay Lightning play, which they've just renamed. It used to be the Amalie, and now it's something else. I don't know what it is now. I can't remember. But they got the tram there, like one of those trolley things. It's like a free trolley for tourists, and it's like actually a convenient way to like get from one side to the other, and like whatever. But they've got these individual lanes that are trolley lanes, right? Like you're not the roadway does not share the trolley lanes. Like they are their own individual lanes.
Right.
I saw no less than 3 people driving on the trolley lanes to get around traffic.
Yeah.
Like
motherfuckers.
But you realize what happens with that, right? The trolley cannot stop. Like in the same way that like
trains can't just stop.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is not a good idea. And then you see like there was definitely an older couple that I saw that like, we think we're going the right way, and they just have clearly turned on to they're literally it's driving on the train tracks is what you're doing. Like,
bro, I mean, we have a couple of those lanes like down here in downtown. They're like bus only lane.
Yeah.
And I've seen a couple cars like pull down a bus only lane, and you can see them. They get in it, and then they realize like, oh shit, I'm in the wrong. And then,
but they can't get out of them though because they're concreted off on either side, so you're like stuck in there. Yeah,
and they're just like,
Well, yeah, I've almost done that. I've not done that, but I've almost done that, and it's scary when you get into those situations. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I was just seeing such egregious. Like it must be a thing for people that like live around there or work around there. They just know like, well, I ain't coming for another minute or two. Like I can just zip
right through,
you know, and get through. And like, still though, like I don't know if I take that chance.
I mean,
seems a little sketchy.
Same thing with people who like see the crossbars coming down for trains and are like, well, the train's not here just yet, so I'll just snake my way through.
Yeah, it's like it's like why Brightline, you know, is constantly, you know,
murdering
people. I love it. It is the murder train. It's the murder train to Miami, and I love it.
It's a killer. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I'm also in my brain, I can't feel bad for people like that because I'm like, dude, just wait. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I
It's a lack of patience. It's
here's
a
the
lack
thing.
of, yeah.
I grew up in Titusville, where literally US 1 is like one of the main thoroughfares through town,
Mhm.
and it has a train track that runs parallel to it.
I know exactly the one.
Almost the entire way down through Titusville.
Which is the same train track that Brightline picks up later down the road of US 1. Like it's the same exact train track.
So there would be times in the mornings going through Titusville where if you got stuck in a train, guess what? Everybody else in town was stuck at the same fucking train because the trains were long enough that it would literally run through most of town.
Well, I mean, and on those tracks, like, because we don't have a ton of like commuter rail in Florida. We're bad with that, right? Like public transportation.
Yeah.
We're admittedly bad at that. And so all the train tracks are built for old school freight.
Yeah.
And like it is a way that they like, I mean, I worked at a factory, like, or, you know, one of my old factories was right by these train tracks, and you know, they'd be picking up concrete, or they'd be, you know, like a bunch of shit that like raw materials or whatever. And those things, like, you'd be sitting there for 5 minutes waiting for that train to go. Like, it's like, you remember those? Like yeah, you see them all the time.
Yeah.
And that's for like when you get
There's even one here, like in my town, that you get stuck at that track. Like, there's only really one way to go around, and it takes a good minute, but those trains are like massive.
Our good friend SJ in the chat says he grew up in Dinsmore in Jacksonville with the same track that I'm talking about, like
the
a
same
freight
one
line.
I'm talking about, technically.
And he said that if the train came through while you were in there, you were backed up for 2 hours.
2 hours?
Well, I mean,
2
dude,
hours?
in Titusville, literally, it could be if there were multiple, there would be mornings where you get trains coming in both directions. And when they do that, they slow way the fuck down to where they're creeping on at like a 10 mile an hour to pass each other.
Wow.
You could be stuck at that light at the same spot, because it was just like a parallel line all the way through Titusville, and anything that crossed over it 30, 40 minutes, while like a 120 car train goes by you at 10 miles an hour.
I was literally about to ask that question. Should we ChatGPT that or something? Like, what are those freight trains? What is the maximum length of a train? Like, I don't know the answer to that.
Like I said, I feel like back when I was young,
I gotta really pee. Let's figure out, like, talk about this, because I gotta pee while we figure out.
Yeah,
this
SJ's
answer.
saying he's saying that the third of every month you best be across the city before the train would come through, or you're just stuck. But yeah, in Titusville, you'd sit there and you'd see it, and you basically could just, while you're there, like, call your boss, like, hey, I'm caught at the train, and he'd be like, yeah, I already got 3 other phone calls from other people stuck at the same train. I'm like,
that's fucking wild.
I'm like, yeah, bro. And it would be nice if back then, like, we had the same technology where you could like send a video of like, look, this is the train. Here's a 30-second video of nothing but fucking train. I'm going to be stuck here for a minute.
I mean, after so long, though, don't you fucking build a bridge or a tunnel or something?
So there were 2 different spots in Titusville where if you were nearby, you could just go to the overpass to get over the train. One at the north side of town and one at the south side of town, where it's like an overpass went over the tracks and you could get around it. But if you were in the middle of the city, nah, dude, you were just stuck at the train. No way to go. No way to go and get across the tracks without just being stuck.
So I asked ChatGPT, how many cars can a train have, right?
Yeah.
And it's like freight trains, the long ones. Typical 50 to 150 cars.
God damn.
Common modern maximum 200 plus cars. Extreme cases 250 plus cars, some over 2 to 3 miles long.
What?
Think about that. I never 2 to 3 miles of train. That's insanity. That's insanity.
But well, I mean, again, like, and okay, so imagine like a 2 mile long train, but there's another 2 mile long train coming in the other opposite direction.
And they're going through a populated area, maybe with a curve or a switch or something. So they're probably going to be going extra slow.
So yeah, you'd see some of these trains and they're literally creeping by.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it always seemed weird because now that I'm recalling it, one train would slow down, but it seemed like the other train would go by at like a pretty normal pace. So it was just like one train that was like, okay, I got to slow down. But the other train would go at a pretty normal clip.
I mean, you've seen them like stop, right? Like I've been at plenty of train tracks where they literally stop. And then they'll creep a little bit, stop, creep a little bit.
So this is interesting too. Apparently, they'll hook up multiple locomotives because one engine, one locomotive can't pull enough like for that 2 to 3 mile long train. So they'll pull like they'll have locomotive up to 4 at the front is what I'm seeing, pulling for like the power
that's the only
to be
way
able to
you
pull
can
it.
have that.
For that long. Yeah, that's nuts.
Now,
but that's also when you know doom, like because if you get stopped and you're at the tracks and you see fucking 3,
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I think I've seen like a
multiple locomotives.
I think I've seen like a two locomotive. Back in the back when I lived in Titusville. Yeah, every now and then you see like a 2, but I guess I never really equated it.
I never noticed that, I guess.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, look, it's got like two engines. And now that they're like just those weird like cars that just, they're engine cars, but it's not like the old ones where it's like the old steam train.
Like a choo-choo.
Yeah, I want a choo-choo train, not this is electric coal
Yeah, I
diesel.
like that shit. I told you about my dream to one day have a outdoor railroad in my garden. That's my next step, by the way. I don't know.
Are you gonna get one of those mini railroads?
Yeah. I'm gonna put a cat in it and watch it go around.
Gnomes. Gnomes
gnomes are gonna run it, and then
Are you gonna like run it?
I'm gonna put cats
through the neighborhood.
No, I'm just gonna run my yard. It's gonna go up and down.
Small. Well, it's gonna be a real.
You realize how expensive those things are? Like even around my yard, we're talking like that's probably $10,000.
10 grand.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Well, but just for cats, I'm sure you could build like a very small. You don't really need a track.
A cat train would be dope, though, right?
Cat train would be sick.
It would be pretty dope.
I mean, have you ever seen Dog Train?
Yeah.
Dog Train is pretty cool.
What's Dog Train?
So this guy got like a.
Is it just the same thing with dogs, or is
he got like an old riding lawnmower, and you know those big blue like plastic barrels. So he mounted those on axles and cut little cutouts.
I've seen that.
And then he's got like the tractor gussied up like a little train.
Sure.
And then like 10 little carts all with a dog just sitting in it.
Yeah,
and that's Dog Train, and it's the cutest thing in the world.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride my train around with my cats. I'm gonna have a bunch of cats in there, and we're just gonna roll around the yard. You know,
that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, right? Yeah, it's and then when I get tired of that, I'll hop in my hot tub. You know, like by the way, got a new deck built for the hot tub. Didn't even talk about that. That's coming along nicely. Phase 1 of the lawn rejuvenation and yard rejuvenation is complete.
All right.
And we're moving on to phase 2 soon. I got it was funny because my Mexican Freddie, he built me my deck, and of course he's like, oh no, you need it bigger. I'm like, Freddie, don't go crazy. Don't overthink it. Don't like I just need like a thing. Of course he builds it like
you need a bigger deck, man.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. We want a bigger man. We want a room to walk around, and like okay. So he builds it way bigger than I need it to be. I have played on stages that are smaller than my deck when I was in a rock and roll band. I have now built a fucking full stage. It's like a 20-foot fucking stage back there. Like it's
that massive.
It's pretty big, dude. You'd be surprised. It's bigger than you think it is. And it's what she said. And then
about Owen's deck.
Yeah, about my deck. And no, I'm really stoked. Like I gotta let the concrete settle now before I can put the water in the tub. But I'm gonna be tubbing it up by the end of the week, guys. Like this is
Back
big
to
news.
tubbing.
This is big news. After 3 and a half weeks from the travesty that was the yard being completely destroyed by my drain field. And having to take down the hot tub. We're going to be back in action by the end of the week. This is big, big news. So now there's going to be enough room off to the edge of it, right? Where we're going to have, basically we can do karaoke up on that stage. And so it's going to be hot tub karaoke all in one, man. This is so we're going to have hot tub karaoke night at some point.
So you're going to have to get in the hot tub to sing karaoke?
No, you can be watching the karaoke from on stage while somebody is doing karaoke next to you while you're in the hot tub.
I will say I experienced it on a cruise, one of the Tom and Dan cruises, our good friends Tom and Dan, where they were doing they would hold, because we were the biggest group on the boat, they would let us have the back little deck area where they got the big screen and
I know, the very back of the boat. I know.
So on the back of the boat, it's also got they've got a couple hot tubs positioned. So
those are the weed hot tubs. Those are the weed hot tubs.
They were.
Yeah.
But it was also it was kind of, I don't know, it felt kind of swanky for them to be having a presentation up there. And I'm just sitting smoking weed in a hot tub.
And it's pretty dope, right?
And I'm like, yeah, this presentation's pretty good.
I also think it's pretty cool because it's if you're on stage, and you're singing and you got hot bitches in a hot tub, right next to you, that's pretty cool too. Right?
Having hot bitches in a hot tub
enhances everything.
Can
it's a plus.
you let fugly people in your hot tub?
I'll make an exception for you.
I'm not
fugly.
Damn.
I may not be very attractive, but I certainly don't think I'm fugly.
No, you're not fugly. You're just fat. I don't know. I'll have to drain it a little bit because of the water, the
displacement. Yes, I understand.
Because you're fat. So we'll have to figure that out. But you can get in. Who are you talking about? Do you get any specific fugly people?
I'm just asking.
I'll be the judge of the fugly. As long as I can give them the
if you can tell them
the thumbs up or thumbs up. Yeah.
Fuggos.
Yeah, fuggos. No.
No hot tub for you.
No, there's kind of a no fuggo rule in my hot tub.
I mean, I think that's a pretty standard hot tub rule. I don't think anybody can be mad about that.
I'm more it's as long as your titties are good, you can get in there. But
okay.
I will make exceptions for butterfaces. You know what I'm saying? I will, as long as the titties be titties, and you get some nice floating bubble action. I'm okay with it. I need some that, and then that would be acceptable. If we got a double bagger, we got a bag, what are those things that the black people wear you're telling me about? That they put
shiesties.
Do you know about this? We didn't even talk about this.
Do you know what a shiesty is?
I mean, that's old school Jewish derogatory term.
I mean, it sounds very similar to that. Yes.
Those shiesty K words for Jewish people.
Yeah. But I guess the YNs are wearing the shiesties.
Yeah, they wear shiesties. It's like a balaclava, but
yeah, they're wearing balaclavas now with style. Apparently,
yeah.
I didn't know about this. He was you told me about this. I didn't know nothing about it.
Yeah, it'd be like having a Gucci balaclava, but they call them shiesties.
I never. Yeah, this was new to me. This was new to me, Ty. I didn't know about it either.
Especially since we just went through the winter seasons, you'd see a lot of it in colder climates.
I mean, I straight up said, I'm like, what bank robbers wear? Is this bank? Do you think that that's part of it? That they want to be it's a gangster rap thing? They want to be? Is that it?
I think it's definitely a concealment. That you're doing it to conceal.
They're wearing what ICE wears.
Yeah, a lot of
those things.
But they're full face gaiters, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. But that's a trend now. They're doing that. That's a thing.
It is, Ty. I can see your skepticism in your face right now.
Weird. It bugs me. Why?
Yeah, no, it bugs.
I mean, it's
just the general paranoia.
But here's what I'm saying, Ty. If you're a YN and you're rolling around. And if it was the 90s,
Oh, you mean if I'm out committing crimes?
Yeah, if I'm
Yes.
out committing crimes.
If you're out,
I
doing
suppose I
hood-
might wear a robber mask.
yeah, if you're out doing hood rat things with your friends,
Yeah.
What the
you
fuck?
might wear a shiesty.
See, the three of us, we can wrap our heads around that to a degree. We think it's stupid. We also think it's probably like not like the smartest thing to do in the world. But like, then you get like my mom who's in her 70s and someone with a shiesty rolls up on her. She's going to freak the fuck out, right?
Yeah.
Like that, and I can't blame someone at that age for doing so.
Because, like,
either.
in your head, the only people who've ever worn garb like
Yes.
that are nefarious in nature.
Yes.
They're out to be, they're muggers, they're robbers.
So are they trying to look more nefarious? Because they already look nefarious.
I just don't
Like,
think.
that's-
I think there. I think
Yeah.
there
You
is a
think people
nefarious.
just give them like their money? You just like walk up. People are like, here. They're like, all right, this is pretty great.
I mean, I would think about it. Yeah,
Could
I would
wait? Can you?
hand over my keys.
Could you
here's my wallet.
nonchalantly intimidate someone through no? Like, you're not making an effort to intimidate someone,
Yeah.
but like just your presence.
Yeah.
Is that intimidating that people give you money? That's not robbing people, is it?
I think you can do that. I think that's technically not
Is
robbing.
that allowed?
I've
I
been-
didn't-
I've been-
didn't ask for
Can
that
I
money.
look so menacing
Yes.
that you would assume the only reason I'm here is to stick up armed robbers?
I
to
feel
you?
I feel like I have been intimidated by large black men before that I've given them money to get them away from me.
Whoa!
Like I have done that. Like yeah. That's happened.
I've definitely.
There's usually been a reason for it, right? Like a transactional thing, but it's just like, okay, here's the extra $20 to not kill me or rob me.
Yeah.
You know, there's that has happened.
Yeah. I'm wondering if there's a way I can be intimidating enough for people to just hand me
You?
cash.
No, you're too fat.
But
Fat,
could I
fat and intimidating are two different things. Like
I think I might be able to get away with it just because I'm kind of like
you
You're
might.
big.
the tall factor is there, but like I'm kind of eerie with my skinniness.
Yeah,
like-
you can look like Slender Man and creep people out
Yeah,
for sure. Like if
yeah,
you wore
yeah.
one of those shiesties, like if
Yeah.
you wore a shiesty and just rolled up and just stood next to people, they would hand you money and you'd just they would. I think so. I think you could do that.
I don't think they're doing. I think why they're doing it is to conceal their identities for some bit of it,
Mm.
but also
Okay.
Why are they
whatever.
Why are they doing that? Why are they
They're-
trying
they're
to
up to
hide
no
their
good.
identities? Yeah, because they're up to no good. So already, like, it just leads back to the fact that you're just doing what has always been the thing that people cover their face. If you don't cover your face unless you're up to no good, right? That's been the standard for like the end of time.
Well, no, hold
it's
on.
Bandito. You cover your
I think-
bandana.
I think when certain people in the course of their line of work, if they have to wear a shiesty to avoid being identified, because being identified would be detrimental to their health, I think we should allow a secret police force to do that.
it's a little late for us. But should we all just start wearing shiesties on the show?
I think we should. I think we should be the first all shiesty
shiesty
show.
show.
Yeah, I think we
Fun-
should start
funny
wearing
enough, I have like 6 of them.
masks. Well, I think we should all start wearing full face masks.
Can I go old school and do bandana tied around like with the pointy bit that goes down around my mouth? You know what I mean? Like I want to
Yeah.
bandana like an old cowboy. You know, like I'm robbing a bank.
I
old
think
cowboy.
that's. I don't know why we had to develop a whole new headgear when we had perfectly good bandanas.
I agree with you completely, 100%. Like I think it's also a better look. Like it just looks a little
Yeah,
sleeker.
the more
you know?
of your face is visible.
Yeah,
you
but it's
know?
cooler looking.
but still, the part of your face
True.
that you don't.
That and a pair of sunglasses. Yeah, you don't know who I am.
Here's my bigger gripe. I think if everyone was clean shaven, I'd want to cover my eyes more than my mouth and nose.
That's fair. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
let me get one of these helmets that like comes over the top and just covers like up my eyeballs,
Like Daft Punk or something.
like a Batman cowl.
Yeah, okay.
There's a reason that Batman stayed so anonymous, and the motherfucker had his mouth out the whole fucking
That
time.
is true. I could identify someone easier by their eyes than I could their mouth. I think.
Fucking.
If it's like you said, especially if they were clean shaven, yeah, I think I could identify. Like, because eyes are. It's a cliche, right? Like the window to the soul and all that. But you can tell so much like of people's emotions and stuff, like and like how they like everything through the eyes. A mouth is a mouth.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Hey,
Unless you
know
gotta
what?
go-
I say that same thing all the time. Like, yo, a mouth is a mouth.
Yeah.
Truth.
Cares.
Except it would be funny with Mikey B because he'd be fat, he'd be wearing his cowl, and I'd be like, and then he'd smile or like he'd talk, and then, he's got his missing teeth, and he's fat. I'm like, Mike, I know it's you.
Like, you're not Batman.
You're not. Yeah.
I'm like, I am the knight.
Yeah, you would be the worst.
That's why fat people can't be superheroes, because like you can kind of tell which of your fat friends is your fat friend.
This is why fat people can't be superheroes.
You tell me how many fat superheroes are there? A whole absolutely fucking none.
Yeah, that is true. Why hasn't there? They've been so good with DEI and everything with the
Please don't include
superheroes.
fatness and DEI.
Well, I think I'm going to. I feel like we need a fat. I feel like
Diversity, equity, and inclusion includes fat asses now.
Yeah. Well, the liberals would have you believe it. The woke mind virus would have you believe that. You know.
Gotta give them 2 spaces on a damn airplane because you won't lay off the cookies, you fat fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Fire up the grind music again. We need a second round.
But
Fat man. Yeah.
You know, like we need that. Like, how do we do that exactly? You knew it.
I knew where we were going. If you don't think no one's no fat man to me before, I've been this fat forever.
Not that fat, but I mean, yeah, close.
I've been fat-ish
Fat-ish.
most of my existence.
Fair.
You know what? I was honestly a skinny child.
What?
I
You
was a
were?
skinny
You were?
child,
Yeah.
Up until I hit like middle school, and then I was like, cool, I can like get away from my parents and start eating things not at the house. I'm gonna do that.
It was just all the Mickey D's that you could get.
It was like always going across the street to buy like soda and candy.
Also, it's like it's your candy and probably your alcohol, probably like it. But then you got fat more when you lost you stopped drinking. So it's probably you were just replacing it with
Everything with sugar.
Yeah, exactly.
Sugar's so much more addictive.
Guys, you know what I think it might be?
Oh, hold on, let me go through my notes. Is it time to bring forth the clip?
It is clips.
You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby.
You got
know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. Clips. You know we got 'em, baby.
Clips. Yeah, Clips is the time of the show where we take a look at all the random stuff that I seem to find on the internet. Stand by here. I'm getting everything pulled up. I need to go ahead and share that so Ty can see them. Ty, we don't want to leave you out. We can't be doing that. We got to optimize for you.
You gotta cone me.
Optimize the cone.
You should be seeing the cone of content here in just a second.
I have cone content.
All right. That
I
means
need content for my butthole.
Yes.
Oh man, I miss a good Beavis. I miss a
for
good
my butthole.
So yeah, I got some clips. Let's roll through these. So everybody was all upset that Chuck Norris died the other day.
Really? Was everybody upset?
I mean,
I mean,
No,
some people
everybody
were.
took the chance to parade out all the old fucking.
Yeah.
I almost.
Well,
You know what I'm gonna say? It all the old gay Chuck Norris jokes.
well, here we go. This is Chuck Norris with his wife back from when Obama was getting elected.
Obama.
Yeah, he was, because if you don't know about Chuck Norris,
He's
was
a horrible racist.
Oh yeah, and he was MAGA as fuck, and he did not want Obama getting elected. So this is pre-Obama. This is when Obama was running. Who was he running against at that time?
that was
Kane,
fucking.
Who did he run against? Who was?
For fuck's sake.
God.
For fuck's sake. I know.
Oh,
I
it was
know.
that Dean, Howard
No,
Dean?
because he was another
Bia?
Democrat. No. Obama was a Democrat. So who was it? It was
Chain? No. It was that old fuck.
Oh, McCain. was John McCain.
John McCain, yeah.
John McCain. That's who it was. So anyway, this is him basically telling the world with his wife, Chuck Norris, that if Obama gets elected, the world's gonna fucking end.
Oh, can I take? I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna make one prediction and say that he calls him
Chuck Norris.
Barack Hussein.
Maybe he
Obama.
does. I don't know. We're about to find out. Here we go. This is, as you can see, this is Chuck and his
wife's kind of a piece.
startlingly like way too hot for him younger wife. Although you'll see later on that she is definitely a robot conservative woman.
This is my wife, Gina. We are here to talk about a growing concern we all share. If we look to history, our great country and freedom are under attack. We're at a tipping point, and quite possibly our country as we know it may be lost forever.
Oh my
if
God.
we don't change the course.
Lost forever.
Lost forever, dude.
With our country at a
And look at this
crossroads.
bitch. Look at this bitch. Like
She is kind of hot.
She is kind of hot, but
Yeah.
she also is definitely a bitch. Definitely.
She's probably a
bitch.
mean old bitch.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
Chuck and I have asked
Chuck, clean up your
ourselves
belts. Where are all your karate belts hanging out? Put them away.
what we can be doing to help support this great country we're blessed to live in, and how we can encourage our like-minded American brothers and sisters to unite and let their voices be heard. It is estimated that in the 2008 election, 30 million evangelical Christians stayed home on voting day, and Obama won the election by 10 million.
Oh, I love that we're already just
know you
only
love your
referring to him by his last name.
Yeah.
Obama.
Obama.
Family and your freedom as much as Gina and I do. And it is because of that we can no longer sit quietly or stand on the sidelines and watch our country go the way of socialism or something much worse.
What's worse than social?
What's worse?
I hear it is capitalism.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Fascism, maybe.
Our only hope is for each of us to make sure we have not only registered to vote in the primary and the general elections for 2012, but to make sure our voices...
and pause. So, presumably this message would be going out to only heavy conservatives who can't vote in Democratic primaries.
Right. Anyway.
Yeah. So the only thing you're going to do at the primaries is do the thing you were already going to do, which was ensure you had the most fucked up Republican candidate that you could have on the ballot.
That's pretty accurate, Mike.
will be heard by casting our vote on Election Day.
As Edmund Burke said, all that is necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men and women do nothing.
Obama was
Our great
evil?
president,
Yeah, he
Ronald
was
Reagan,
evil.
said,
Very
freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction.
Extinction, bro. Extinction.
Freedom's going extinct?
Extinction.
We didn't pass it on to our children in the bloodstream.
Whoa.
You didn't pass... Chuck, I'm pretty sure you passed all the freedom you think you have in their bloodstream because they're all white.
Yeah. You know, I say a lot of fucked up shit on this show that's obviously tongue-in-cheek, by the way.
Jesus.
That's way worse than anything I ever fucking
We didn't give
say.
it to our children through the bloodlines.
Right. Because, you know, not black and all that.
It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same.
President Reagan went on to say
Oh.
that you and I have a rendezvous with destiny. We will preserve for our children this last best hope for man on earth, or we will sentence them to take the first step into 1,000 years of darkness. If we
You
fail,
think she's got
1,000 years of darkness.
That is... Why is your outlook so bleak?
1,000 years of darkness.
Well, you know what they
She
mean
is
by
an old
dark.
No, I know what they mean. I know what they
It means
mean.
we're gonna white. If we're not careful, guys, white people will become the minority.
Come on.
at least let our children and our children's children say of us, we justified our brief moment here. We did all that could be done.
Please stand with us. Let's unite for God and country, and may God continue to bless the United States of America. See you at the polls. Thank you.
Wait, are you? What are you
Sorry.
upset about Obama because of?
Yeah, I don't
You didn't articulate
they didn't say
one
nothing.
reason why.
Yeah. Nothing policy, nothing like.
It's more like
Obama.
What's that sound like?
Mm-hmm. Osama.
Yeah.
Sounds a lot like that to me.
Might as well.
Hussein.
Hussein, I'm saying that it ain't good for America.
He's black. Don't elect.
That's
him.
you might as well if you could wear a pair of those goggles from that Roddy Piper movie. I forget what it's called.
You're talking about not Evil Dead. The shit. What is that?
Tie.
They live. They live.
Yeah. If you can get me some Roddy Piper They Live glasses and let me watch this thing, it would go, don't elect Obama because he's black.
Yeah.
And he might be a Muslim. He's one of those black Muslims.
And we don't want that because that'll give us 1,000 years.
That's a twofer for cursed America.
Exactly. Oh, boy.
Jesus, Chuck.
Yeah, so fuck Chuck Norris. Glad he's dead.
Good riddance, you
Good
racist
riddance.
prick.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, let's be fair. All the jokes about you suck dick.
Yeah, they were. They were fun in the late 90s, like for
they were
like
fun.
a minute.
The first time you heard one of them, you're like, oh, that's kind of hilarious. Oh, yeah, Chuck Norris is a badass. But then when you go to Spencer's and you see a fucking 10 commandment list and it's all about Chuck Norris.
I remember that.
You've jumped the fucking shark, my friends.
Agreed.
It's not that good.
You know what we need to do? We need to replace Chuck Norris like quotes, or those jokes with I think we need to do it. Who's the guy? I think it's Vin Diesel. Like it needs to be like
equally cheesy shit.
Equally
quotes.
cheesy shit. Yeah. Vin Diesel would be my guy, like my pick for that.
Oh, can we get maybe I'd rather have a bunch of quotes from Jim Carrey.
That's not the same, though. That's not the same. No, we need an action star that's cheesy. Like, it's like The Rock.
Oh, no, let's get Seagal quotes.
I was going to say The Rock.
Let's get some Steven Seagal quotes. Like,
yeah.
This land is for the penguins.
I'm still thinking it's Vin Diesel, though. But fair. We'll revisit this in later shows next week.
If we're being honest, Vin's a little too colorful.
Oh, is he?
Oh, my God.
He's Italian.
Oh, he is. He's got a hint of brown in him.
Yes, the Moors.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, he's got a hint.
You know what you did,
Yeah,
Vin.
Moving forward.
Boiler room.
Remember how I love that one Asian girl that sang about her factory and her engines?
Oh, yeah.
I thought you meant
yeah. So I think there's a new trend in China where like all of the advertisements are now just like terrible, like but awesome.
Are they copying
song? Well, yeah, kind of, but like this is I think for a Lamborghini dealership over there. So this is like a high class version of it. And all
where are you driving your fucking Lamborghini in China?
Well, I don't know, but check it out. This song's a banger. Look at these guys.
想带姐出去玩，想去动物园，还想带姐去划船，可我兜里没钱。
He's selling cars.
手车，听说给的挺多，为了请姐吃火锅卖车我不啰嗦，瓜子确实给力，价格让我满意。
That's a Volkswagen, bro.
姐姐你等老爹，姐你不用慌，瓜子没中间。
Who's the guy that you're gonna buy the car from? Are you gonna buy the car from the first guy here? Are you gonna buy?
No.
Are you gonna buy? No, not
that one.
The second guy.
The glasses, sunglasses.
You want this? You want to buy a car from this? The skinny dude. All right.
From Thin Man. That guy's got a lot of neck on him.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy a car from him. This guy is gonna get you the best finance deal.
He's got a big head though.
This guy is gonna get you the best finance deal. I can already
You're probably
tell.
right.
Yeah.
完事请姐吃烧烤，比车上多给不少，多10%挺好。瓜子小米。
Oh, that guy's sexy though. That's a good looking Asian man. That I'm probably gonna buy it from him. Like
that might be my preferred China.
He's gonna get.
weed.
Yeah, I'm gonna get an upgrade from like he's gonna sell me on some shit I don't need because he's so good looking. You know,
you're gonna get a good deal.
I think so.
车我现在就卖，卖完给姐买戒指戴，我对姐是真爱，姐我许下承诺，瓜子不让你难过。
That guy ain't selling no cars. I'm just telling you right now. That
No
guy,
riz.
That guy, no riz. Yeah.
更不会让你失落，瓜子确实不错。
I do like that the whole sales team is
Man.
Would you do this if your boss was like, "Hey guys, we need to sell more pizzas, Mikey. We need you to make be one of the 8 dudes or whatever, how many there are.
Yeah, here's my apron.
Come and have the pizza. I'm Mikey B.
Yeah, here's
Get
my
a
apron.
pepperoni because it's the best from me. You know, like
Yeah, here's my pizza roller. All my, you can have it.
you're done. You're not doing it. Yeah.
Listen, if I was 20 years old, maybe I'd be back to degrading myself for this, but like I'm too established in there.
Yeah, I can't be bothered with it.
Yeah.
There's a little more. We'll finish it out. Ty, who are you buying from?
I think we agreed. Like
the sexy looking guy at the end. Yeah.
Second from the end.
Yeah.
Who organized this though? Is it the guy in the black?
Oh, clearly, because he's the one in the front.
It's a pretty good jam. All right.
You know,
but
it's not
listen,
bad. It's not bad.
So every day, your job, you go into the goddamn car dealership, you clock in, you wait for people to show up, you do your goddamn spiel all goddamn day. Today, hey guys, we're gonna make a weird video and you get to dance.
Yeah, no, I
You
kind of
still
agree.
get paid.
Yeah.
You're showing up to your job, doing your thing.
Like Ty, you'd be more like if your job were to tell you we're doing you don't have to work at all today on the phone lines, right?
Right. Yeah.
And all you gotta
away,
do
I'm
is
like,
shoot this video. You'd be about that,
Ty
right?
would be like, I was already not going to do any work today, so
Yeah.
it doesn't change much for me.
If
we're being fair.
protest, but that is so correct.
Well, anyway, I had to show you that. You guys know who Geddy Lee is, right?
Oh yeah, man.
Kinda,
Fucking
maybe.
Rush.
Geddy Lee
Yeah.
from Rush,
Oh,
the lead
yeah.
singer. Apparently this is
He's still alive?
yeah, Geddy Lee's still
Getty. Fucking Getty.
Geddy's hanging out.
Well,
there.
I know Peart's dead, so
Well, I've been a fan. See, I'm not a huge Rush guy. They're not my style of music. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
don't like
like
all of Rush, but I do like some of Rush a
But
lot.
there's an odd track. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty badass. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But I've always liked Geddy Lee. I've always found him to just be like, oh, he seems like a nice dude. You know,
Right.
like yeah,
He does.
He does. You see, like they're Canadian, right?
Yeah.
So he's got that like nice Canadian factor to him. And I don't know where this clip came from. It seems like it's off some smaller, maybe like I don't know, want to say local Canadian talk show, but probably something that is a Canadian thing, right? And it seems like they get celebrity winter advice from people. And this is I think this is kind of more for you, Ty. This is Geddy Lee's celebrity winter advice from Geddy Lee. I thought
Fucking awesome.
Yeah. So here you go. I thought you'd enjoy this.
And now, celebrity winter advice.
Get it?
Ladies and gentlemen, singer, songwriter, and officer of the Order of Canada, from the rock band Rush, Mr. Geddy Lee.
Hello, I'm Geddy.
Which, okay, is that a real thing? Order of the, what was it?
I'm pretty
officer,
sure it is.
Character, or what? I gotta rewind it. Like, what did he say?
The
Like,
Order of Canada.
Yeah. Is that a thing? Like, what is it?
I'm pretty sure it is, but it's still, I have no
Can
idea.
you look
what they
this
do.
up, Mike, and see what this actually means? Like, I feel like it might be like the British MBE or something like a designation.
Ladies and gentlemen, singer, songwriter, and officer of the Order of Canada.
Officer of the Order of Canada.
From the rock band Rush, Mr. Geddy Lee.
Hello, I'm Geddy Lee. And if you're like me, winter means one thing, tobogganing.
Tobogganing?
Tobogganing's fun, but
Tobogganing.
safety comes first.
So yeah, I like this. This is Geddy Lee basically giving us a rundown of the tobogganing best practices.
So
Awesome.
the Order of Canada is the cornerstone of Canadian honors system, established in 1967 to recognize outstanding merit or distinguished service by Canadians and non-Canadians who make a major difference to the country.
So it is. It's like a British MBE.
Yeah, it's kind of like a hey, you're such a good person. You've done such a nice thing for Canada, whether you're Canadian or not.
Right.
We'd like to kind of welcome you to the Order of Canada, and we'll bestow on you like some honor system.
Look up what
Like
MBE
getting
actually stands
knighted?
for. It's either Minister of the British Empire or Master of the British Empire. It's something like that. But MBE Britain should pop that, search up. But like it's the same thing because like the Beatles were given an MBE famously and turned it down, I believe. Like, but
Yeah.
and it's like the step before you get knighted, become a sir. Like you get an MBE, and then if like you're that much better, like later down the road, you get knighted or whatnot.
So yeah, MBE, member of the Order of the British Empire.
okay,
The
member of
UK
the
Honor
British
Award bestowed by the King or Queen for outstanding achievements or service to the community.
But so it's kind of
Makes
this thing that Geddy Lee's got is kind of the same thing just in Canada.
Yeah, it's Canadian.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what he's got to say about tobogganing and the best practices.
Yeah.
Don't be a hero. Pick a hill that's not too steep. Small children and people worried about their brain should always wear a helmet.
That dog doesn't have a helmet on.
These Canadians look like they're having
Today
so much
we'll be
fun
using a
tobogganing.
traditional wooden
Fucking
toboggan.
down.
Remember when you
Hell
make
yeah.
your run to keep your hands and feet in at all times. Then let out a scream and don't be afraid to give her.
Look, Geddy Lee.
Give her. Geez, that was fun. When you come to stop, immediately check to make sure the coast is clear. Move to the side. Of course, make sure your hair is good. And then hand your toboggan to your roadie to take back up the hill. Thanks. And for those of you with a metal toboggan, remember, never touch it with
Awesome.
your tongue. I'm late, and I all with it.
Geddy.
Way to go, Getty.
There you go. There's some Geddy Lee toboggan.
Geddy.
That's a good clip.
Thanks, Getty. I appreciate the toboggan knowledge.
Yeah.
Not that it's gonna do me much use because we don't do much
No.
tobogganing down here.
Yeah. Toboggans are like rare this day and age, but they're still pretty rad.
Agreed.
Ty, do you have a good tobogganing hill up there?
Yeah.
in
What's
Fond
your
du Lac?
toboggan situation up there?
There is toboggan aplenty around here. I mean, well, there's hills. There's plenty of places for some good sled.
Do they have like a winter sled event where it's like get all the kids together and then they put them through like a dangerous sled course?
No, not
okay.
really. But there are like ski hills and shit. Like
When was the
there's,
last time you went down a hill, Ty?
Ages.
Oh, you
been
need it.
ages.
You need to do that as a 40-year-old.
Come on, this next winter coming up, like, because it'll be in your neck of the woods, isn't it? Like 3 weeks, it'll probably be winter again.
Yeah.
So, like,
Fuck off. It's
It warmed
just
up a little bit.
Fuck off.
Yeah, we're getting you on a toboggan. All right, I want footage of Ty
Great
toboggan. I think is it.
Yeah.
Is
I
it
can
a
do it.
toboggan?
I got you.
Yeah,
Toboggan.
toboggan. Exactly. All right, moving forward. Talked a little bit about the Brits just a second ago, and as you know, I'm one of them. But this is a clip from 1986 by the BBC, and it was from a show called That's Life, and they did little spotlights on like culture and society, and this little piece is how to spot the upper class. And I think,
Are we spotting them for good reasons or bad reasons?
well, it could be whatever, but it's more of a, if you're just a commoner like me and you, how
Right.
would we spot the upper class?
How
we
would
be
I
able
know
to-
those rich people?
Yes, well, it's the class system, it's a bit different.
I thought we had all worked our way out of that.
Not at all. Of course not. We've got lords and ladies and all sorts.
Dignified society.
British upper classes. Not that there's any less of them, but they are getting harder to spot these days because there are so many imitations about. Thank heavens, the Australian anthropologist Alan Peace came over to England recently because he's the man who can tell exactly what class you are by the way you talk or walk or move generally. So we took him down to Park Lane in London to see how many of the genuine upper classes he could spot. First of all,
do you think you could tell someone's class, Mikey, from just the way they move generally?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Like how would a posh upperclassman move?
Well, I mean,
steady
they're-
gait.
Yeah, they probably have a
Strict
pretty solid
posture.
walk. They're probably a little more upright.
Maybe put that nose up in the eye.
Whereas guys like me,
you're aloof, kind of frumpy, kind of like
slumped over.
Slumpy. Yeah, all right.
I look generally dissatisfied with the world.
Yeah, disheveled.
Whereas your richos, they kind of look like they're enjoying themselves because more than likely they are.
My farts smell delicious.
Please enjoy.
Indeed.
he explained what to look for.
Well, they show high status and superior body language signals, such as going up and down on the soles of the feet to get extra height in the presence of lower classes, standing back from the lower classes, when the
You don't
hands
want to
behind
get
the
too
back, one
close.
palm is in the other like.
Yeah, I mean, I stand back from the pores as well. I mean, I'm not
do.
even that rich, but I'll stand back from the pores.
I do, but it's just to avoid their smell.
That's part of it, yes.
I
This,
don't want to
like the royal family.
Yes.
You then close your eyes to eliminate the other people out of sight.
Oh, I like that one. You close
just
your
ignore
eyes.
them.
I just close my eyes, so I don't have to see them.
You then tighten your top lip and talk with the plum. So if I met you and I thought you were lower class, I could go, "Oh, I see, you're from Birmingham, are you?"
So you shut your eyes.
You close your eyes. Well, it's only for a split second, so that when I open, hopefully you'll be gone.
That's fair.
This guy's awesome, and I like this. I like this.
Hopefully you'll close your eyes long enough for the pause to exit your vision.
I'm taking all the notes on this
Yeah.
right now because I'm going to start doing all of what this guy
Yo,
says.
so snooty.
bro. Yeah.
You're still there. Well, let me tell you actually what my opinion of this whole situation. To tell you the truth.
You're upper class, aren't you, madam? Sorry? Are you upper class? Oh, frightfully. You know when you are upper class, that you're upper class. You just feel it. Yes. It's in the blood. I was born knowing that I was better than everybody else. Okay. Do you think I can? Do I pass?
Oh, no, we don't look it, you don't sound it.
Okay, I fail. So you really
So
are.
she
and he's
thinks
all wrong,
she
isn't he?
thinks she's
No,
upper
I'm afraid
class.
I'm really not, and he's all right. Madam, can I just introduce you to Mr. Peace? This is peculiar. What do you think?
No, because top lip's moving.
Say, how do you do? How do you do?
Now the top lip moved again. Yeah, I'm sorry you don't qualify.
Thank you. You're not upper class, are you? Pardon me? I'm from the United States. Ah, you can't be.
Oh, wow. Fuck you too, British fuck. I can be upper class.
No, you can't.
I could be if I had. I don't know. I think even if I got millions, I'd still be me.
No, you'd not be upper class. You would not. Just like me. I think you can't take a swamp person out of the swamp. Like it's just.
I can upgrade the swamp though.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, my swamp would be nicer.
Yeah,
but I would still be a swamp person.
United States. You can't be upper class. Yes. Ooh. Before you go, madam, could I just ask if you're upper class? Very much so.
Very much so. Like that's how you know.
It's kind of an odd question, though.
It is, isn't it?
Like, because I think for so many people, like class is more of like a set of actions than like a lifestyle you live.
I don't know that it's necessarily the case as much anymore in the UK, but it definitely was like around this time, late 70s, early 80s, and like beforehand,
Yeah.
right? Like I definitely think that there was
a lot of servant class.
Yes,
kind of.
like I consider and I think there was a lot more prominence put on that. Like I think there was people that like consider, like even if they necessarily weren't, they tried to achieve. I am upper class, like you know, like I think even though again, if they might not have been that, they thought they in their heads they were, and so like that's why that is kind of an interesting little like on the street. What do you call these? Like, on the street.
Man on the
interview.
street
Man on the
interview.
street interview. Exactly.
Say how do you do?
How do you do? I reckon he's upper class for sure. I mean, you have to be to talk like that.
Dribble. Do you say absolute dribble? Would you mind saying absolute dribble again? Absolute drivel.
That guy is scary looking,
Yeah.
but definitely upper class. Definitely upper class.
Also, the hard thing is when you're
That guy
when you're coming
is
from
freaking my soul out.
Well, the problem is you've got this guy who's from Australia who sounds like an English hillbilly, basically. He's like, "Oh yes, this mate's upper class,
Yeah,
Ronnie."
all right, yeah.
And I'm like, "You're not up. You're low class here, partner."
Well, he's not trying to be upper class. He's not saying he
But it's
is.
hard for me to be like, "Oh, you're the definitive authority on where class lies."
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you sound like a fucking jackass.
Yeah, they need this creepy-eyed goon back here to be the one that actually, like, is the voice of, oh, yes, he's upper class, or he's not upper class. He is not one of us.
I reckon he'd off to be to sound like this.
We have to wait until they say okay before they're,
How do they?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to wait for the draw. Yeah, it's the okay.
He's one of those cabin, what do they call them?
A log cabin
yeah, he's a
Republican?
log cabin upper class.
Homo.
Yeah.
We call them homos.
I was trying to be nice.
Can we, wait, they say homos again?
I think we can say homos, right?
Fuck. You can't say like fucking homos. You can't say that.
That guy's a homo, though. Come on.
That guy? Yeah, the goon.
Say how do you do to Mr. Peace. How do you do?
Not upper
Nah.
class. Not upper class.
She's lower class,
She's
in
definitely, yeah, she's lower.
She's a barmaid.
Yeah, trash.
Wench.
Wench
status.
trash person, honestly.
He's a lovely lady.
Trash.
Yeah, I'm not saying that lovely ladies can't also be lower class.
Yeah, but definitely below my class.
I'm a middle to upper.
I'm straight upper,
Oh, yeah?
very much so. I mean,
Very much so.
Very much so.
Okay.
Indeed.
I could say how'd you do as well if you like, though.
No, that you sound like Irish trash then.
Well, it's definitely lower class if you're Irish.
Oh, if you're Irish,
I mean,
automatic.
that's as
you
far
can't
as-
even. You barely can make it to middle class
Yeah,
before they put that glass ceiling right
Can
on
you
top.
get much lower, Mikey? Because I don't think you can.
Scottish.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's fair.
Oh,
That's
could be.
That is pretty fair.
You mean like the Queen? Yes. My husband and I. Awfully uncomfortable. I don't think I could carry on for awfully long. That's about as cut glass as I can get, I think.
But it's cut glass as I can get.
Nah, it sounds low class.
Yeah, I don't believe it. I think she's putting on the airs.
So, okay, but here's the thing. You have, because they've already identified that, like, in England, you have, like, a posh accent where the, like, being posh is already, like, okay, you're upper class, like, you've got the nicer, finer things. So you've already almost got these classes established. In America, I think the only distinction we make where it's like if you have a southern drawl, you're instantly kind of like a lower class citizen.
No, you're 100% right. There. Well, no, I think there's. Well, it depends on what type of southern draw because you could be that.
Oh, it's like the plantation owner.
Yes, like and the Southern
So
Belle
well.
and like and that type of thing. Like they can have that very class like.
But your Louisiana, you're like your Creole and your Bayou accents.
Well, no, those are trash.
They're
people.
always looked at as like, oh, that's a low class. Like,
Hey y'all, how's it? Like, not this is Louisiana, but just like
Howdy,
anybody.
y'all.
Hey y'all, anybody like that is gonna be like lower.
Your bumpkins.
Right? But we don't have the class system in as much as like the UK does, because again, it all comes down from
ours
the
is all, like,
kings and the
social
queens
level.
and the knights and the lords and like the
That's true.
they like all of that stuff. So like yes, there's like an element of class and like wealth that comes with that, but it's not necessarily just tied to wealth. It comes from like
almost prestige.
But
and-
I'm part of the bloodline.
Yeah.
You lineage, and my grandfather's grandfather was this blah blah blah, right?
Duke of Ellsworth.
Yeah, exactly. Like dukes and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
We don't have that here. So like that is where the actual difference is, I believe.
I think a lot of our class settings comes from like, oh, I got a job doing this, so my job. I think a lot of our class is determined by what you do and how much money you earned.
I think we have a class system. It's just a different class system, and I think it's more based around capitalism more than it is like lineage type thing.
Because our lineages don't mean anything here.
They're ultimately the same, and in the UK, that shit's gonna like basically get outdated, and that like the same thing will eventually probably like happen over there, right? Because like,
well, the parliament because your royalty is now just figurehead,
exactly,
like status.
And that's why those people. That's why they're such a strong like. They want to hold on to that as long as they possibly can.
Because they can feel they're already being kind of like
pushed out of the whole thing. Yeah, absolutely. You want to hear like one more or two of these fucking things, and then we'll move on.
Yeah,
to the
let's
next
see
bit.
how many more.
Yeah, let's see.
I like that term, cut glass.
Yeah, crystal clear is all she's saying, right?
Yeah.
See. I have to stop moving my upper lip. Yes, I think that helps a great deal. You have to change the position of your tongue as well.
What happened?
Your tongue is always slightly on the roof of your mouth.
Oh, yes.
What do you think of this walk?
Yeah, got a real superior walk, very upper class.
Sorry, Esther, I've got to rush.
Do. Would you say you're upper class?
No,
How can you be sure?
the working class.
No.
You've got a very superior walk.
Pardon?
You've got a superior walk.
That's because of my Scottish upbringing.
But he's a Scot. Never mind.
But that's a term. That's a term that you don't hear in America. Working class. Really, you hear blue collar.
Yeah,
you say blue collar. You don't say working class. That is like, and I like a guy like him. He's like, no, fuck that. I'm not.
But it also, I think the weird thing about blue collar work is like, yes, it's working class, but it's. What is it? What white collar is like your executive, right?
White collar is anybody, in my opinion, like, and maybe this differs for everybody. I see blue collar as being a person who is manual labor.
Okay.
I see white collar as someone in an office setting.
Okay.
And that can like, so you can be high level white collar, but you can also be like grunt in the mailroom. But you can, and then on the blue collar side, I don't think if you're like a Michelin star chef, right? That's not a white collar job.
No.
You're still blue collar. If you're general contractor of then it gets like hazy, right? Like, because
while you were in a blue collar field, you're more of the white collar element to the blue collar field.
So I think like that gets a little bit confusing.
Yeah.
I would say like, even though I'm not necessarily like building decks or fences or in construction, I'm in audio and I'm lugging gear. I'm not in a white collar field. I'm still in a blue collar field.
But you enjoy white collar privileges, like having your own Mexican and
and having my own office and like taking naps.
See. I think I'm exactly what you described because I am the top position.
Sure.
In where I'm at,
but you'd consider yourself a blue collar guy, right?
Yeah. I worked 60 fucking hours.
I'm way closer to a blue collar guy than I am a white collar guy. Like, let's be real. Like,
now I would definitely have to say like there are more. There are people who's at my work whose collars are more blue. A dishwasher definitely is way more blue collar than like what I do, but I don't think my job is so far removed from work that I wouldn't consider myself.
Where does I understand where the terminology or etymology of where white collar comes from, because that's simple, like office shirts, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Where does blue collar, like factory? Probably
I'm going to say like jumpsuit.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Your one piece, your like your mechanics overalls.
Yeah.
Where you're wearing like a jumpsuit. Those had collars on them, but they were like blue jumpsuit get-ups.
question I'll have for you then. So, like in my industry, Ty, you will have heard this. I'm definitely sure that you would have known of this term. But we often used to say, "Oh, he's white gloving it today." That means he's not lifting anything, setting up any of his equipment. He's literally just going to be like behind a console or his board, or maybe for you just his camera or what have you. And you're not going to do any of the actual like setup work. You're not going to build the jib rig. You're going to just
gonna
run
pilot
it.
the rig.
You're right. That's what
I've been on both sides of that coin.
Same,
but yeah.
same as me. But we would call we would call that white glove work, right? I didn't know this, but my Mexican friend Freddie was telling me about in the construction world.
They got that guy too.
They got that guy too, but they call them white shirts. They're white shirting it.
Oh yeah,
and it's literally the same exact thing. Just
it's like
instead
your
of white
foreman.
glove. Yes, exactly. Like your foreman, your general contractor that's kind of running the job from the pickup truck on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Right? Like he never gets out. Maybe takes one look. He's got his clipboard. He's got his shirt on and he's going to go to a meeting. Like that's that guy. He's white shirting it. But I thought that was funny because we call it white glove and they call it white shirt.
I mean, that's
yeah.
If we were if my business was doing a little bit better, I would be in that same position where I wouldn't be cooking as much. Like as much as like my job is to be the chef where I'm at. Because of how we have to run business, I'm there by myself doing all the work about 50% of the time. Almost every morning shift is just
not even
me.
but it's really not even what you signed up for.
Well, no, I thought I was coming in there to like lead people, and now I'm not doing that as much.
Yeah. Well.
But I think I fall into that same category where there are days like a Friday when we have like all hands on deck and everything. There are some Fridays where I kind of just mosey around and like look at other people. I'm like, oh hey, it's too many pepperonis right there. You might want to rein that in. Come on, scale back on the pep.
Oh, I do a bit of that in my shop, you know. I got my office and I got my goons out there doing their goon things, and I'm just like, hey, go do that, you know. Like those cables look like shit. Can you go and not make them look like shit?
Oh, dude, it's gotten to the point now where they know, like, bro, if you're not doing anything, and I catch you, I'll hit you with like hey, brother, like, let's make sure that we wipe down the fronts of all the stainless steel.
There's always work to be done, man. In my kitchen, in your kitchen, in my shop, there's always something that needs to be done, and I'll make you do it.
Ty, what's that position where?
What's your busy work in your
like?
world?
If your boss came around and you weren't actively on a call, is he like, hey, bro, why don't you get in there and straighten up? Are you taking good notes? Like, let's straighten out some of these notes you're taking.
Yeah.
Why don't you clean up that desk? Your desk looks like absolute shit. I know you used to keep your home desk because you used to work at home and now you don't. This isn't home, buddy. Let's tighten this shit up.
Exactly.
Yo, my desk is fantastically clean. Thank you.
Okay.
Do they give you your own desk, Ty, or are you just at like a table with a computer monitor?
Communal bullpen type thing. You gotta.
Yeah, they put you in the bullpen, dude. Ooh.
Where it's definitely cubicle central, but I got many doctor's accommodations for the sit to stand.
He's got doctor's
I got a
You have a tall. All right, wait a minute. You have like an American Disabilities Act for tall.
Well, you 88 them because you're a freak.
You're a weirdo. God,
some people need sit to stands.
This is why Trump was right the whole time.
Yeah,
this is why you need like all
I
this.
Literally cannot fit under their desks. I need a bigger desk.
So okay,
liberal.
All right,
a doctor.
We're making exceptions for tall people, but not fat people.
We should. I should get 2 desks.
Yeah, you should get 2 desks.
I need
2 chairs. You need two chairs.
Well, I need one desk just for snacks.
Yeah, glue them together.
You can get a special fucking chair, like a super fat chair.
A fat chair, yeah.
How fat do I got to get the fat chair?
Homer fat.
Well,
that
moo fat. Moo fat.
I want to wear moo.
Yeah, Big Tim fat.
God damn, I do. I looked at it. I'm like, man, I am the fattest I've ever been. I'm like, and I still don't look as bad as some of the fat people I know.
Did he die, by the way? I
Nah,
miss
he's
Big
just
Tim.
out in L.A.
Yeah, he kind of like didn't do nothing for us over here.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
he disappeared, and that was that.
If you do remember, he kind of like asked a bunch of people for money.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
then was like, "Cool, I'm dipping out, baby. Have a good time.
Yeah.
I'm Uncle Tim.
See you later." Yeah, I remember he would.
Hey, baby.
He moved to L.A.
Okay.
I remember the only way he would do our show is if that we basically sent someone to pick him up. Ty, we picked him
did it a
up
few
a
times,
couple
yeah.
times. And there was one time that Ty had his smaller Buick. He had his little Buick
Oh,
car.
remember that?
Yeah.
Tim said he couldn't do it.
And he couldn't fit in the front seat. And so Ty had to roll him into the back seat, and he had to lay down.
Yeah.
He could only fit in the vehicle if he was laying down on the back in the back seat.
I think
You know,
he had to lay down to get in, but then he could kind of get up.
I know that I'm a big guy.
Yeah, you're not that big yet. No,
but
I'll tell you when you get big.
I
Tim
don't
big.
want.
I mean, that's why
I'll kill myself.
Well, that's why I'm fat shaming you now, so it doesn't get out of control.
You couldn't have fat shamed me like 40 pounds ago.
Yeah,
you were
You know, it's
actually.
funny.
You were still. You were fat shaming me back then.
That's
too.
exactly what I just did. Yeah.
You know, I loved Tim, and I was,
I loved him too.
But he
None
did.
of those
He did do a lot of people
interactions, even
wrong.
me picking them up.
I've
Like,
heard some of the stories. I'm sorry that is the case. Well, I hope he's doing good. Well, I'd love to talk with him. We'll get him on the phone. We'll try and get him on the phone sometime.
Big Tim, call in.
Yeah, we'll get
407
we'll try and get him on the
906
phone sometime and get a check in with Big Tim. Speaking of things that are coming up though soon, we do have one more clip, but it sounds like we might have local comedy legend Ross McCoy coming in studio next week.
Hey.
So we're gonna firm that up. We're gonna make sure that all works. But Ross, if you don't know, has become quite obsessed with gambling lately.
What
So-
is with it? Everybody is gambling.
I don't get it
nowadays.
either. But we're gonna have bring some extra cash because we're gonna gamble with Ross on
Can
some
we
things.
throw dice
Okay.
in your backyard?
We can throw absolutely. We're not gonna throw dice in the backyard. We're gonna
CeeLo.
throw dice on the show right here.
Oh yeah,
is what
we
we're
had
gonna
something
do.
like a small CeeLo game.
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on
that's
here?
absolutely.
I'm
what
gonna have
we
to
need
learn the rules to CeeLo.
Yeah,
but
yeah. I used to play CeeLo all the time, but we're gonna bust it back out.
Bro,
I'll reteach
let's-
myself.
Let's bring CeeLo back.
Mhm.
So like, I
think it's a great idea.
I remember in
there's
college.
never have you had a better idea, Mike. You roll dice like all the time
I do.
anyway.
I love it.
Do you have
fuck yeah.
3 regular
I do.
6-sided dice?
Yeah.
Then
Plenty of them.
I need you to bring tomorrow. No, it's not tomorrow, but next week. What did we say? Friday.
Friday, I think.
Friday. Next Friday, you're bringing your dice, and we're doing some
CeeLo here in the-
live CeeLo on the show.
Let's play some live blackjack. Like,
I mean, we could do it all. We're gonna be mini casino. We're gonna have
Nice.
prop bets out the ass. Like there's gonna
Good,
be a lot
good.
of things. And Ross said he's gonna bring some of his friends too. You know, there's a Cajun guy that he knows, and a couple of interns, and
Sonny Tampano.
maybe even he said he might. He put in a
Ram?
call for Rem. Yeah, Rem
Oh,
is
good.
Yeah, so we might get a real star-studded show next week, but we're waiting to see. But we're
I think I need to start bringing in some of my friends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got lots of friends.
Yeah, you should bring them on occasion for sure.
I need to get a hold of my friend, Mr. Moonbags, and
Oh,
bring him back in.
Moonbags! I miss Moonbags. Yeah, we need to have him come
Johnny.
back on the show for sure. Yeah, we miss John. Yeah, good old JB.
John Moonbags. His son's doing pretty good. Moonbag Jr. John Jr. He's doing okay.
That's good to hear.
But
good to hear.
I'll get him back in. We'll talk.
I like it. We got one more clip to do this week. I think you'll like this one. And this is one of those Reddit finds where, like when people think they're really good at music, but they're not. And then, but they're so convinced that they are. I think this might be one of those. This is, me. There's also this is a cover of Evanescence. What's the song? Bring me back to
Bring Me Back to Life.
Yeah, that one. The little
Wake Me Up. Sorry.
Wake Me Up. That's it.
Them and Wham.
This is just titled "Bring Me Back to Meth," and I think you'll understand why. Once
I love
you see,
meth.
Once you see the couple that's in this video.
How can you see into my eyes like open doors?
So, Mike, give us a quick.
So the two subjects in this video, one is a gentleman. He's a ginger.
Yeah.
He's got a beard and a detached soul patch.
A detached, yeah.
They do not feed into each other.
Kind of a pointy soul patch.
Yeah, it's real like vampiric in nature. He's got a large forehead because he pulls his hair back
way too far.
Yeah, he losing, and he's got the double eyebrow piercing,
double eyebrow and nose ring.
Yeah, he's got a little septum. It also looks not. I'm not trying to be one to disparage people with bad teeth, but he looks like he's got some bad teeth.
Yeah.
And then he's got his lady friend in the back, and she's got one of them parted two-tone haircuts.
It's like green and black going
green
on
and
there.
Yeah, it's like dark green and black split down the middle.
And she's a huskier woman.
Yeah,
I
she's
think.
got some shitty tattoos.
Yeah.
Like so many people do.
She's going off.
And she's the one we heard just now leading off with the Amy Lee version of the song.
This part's interesting to me. So she's belting out her cover of Evanescence, which is not good.
No.
But the thing about it is the methed out dude with the shitty, double eyebrow piercings and the all of what the shittiness that he is.
He's doing a little beatboxing.
He is, yeah, he's sort of beatboxing, and he is, man, he thinks that this chick is awesome. Like you know what? This might actually be true love. Like, kind of, it's something about it is sort of sweet because it is so terrible, but he thinks it's just, oh man, she's killing it.
And his eyelids look redder than anything. He looks like he's extremely stoned.
Yeah. And I feel like he's the one that probably like started this video up.
And by the way, there's a caption to the video that says, "Me and my man, after we told everyone we couldn't hang out this weekend because we already had plans."
This presumably were their plans.
These were the plans.
Yeah.
Leading you down into my core, where I've become so numb, without a soul.
Yes.
My spirit
Yes.
sleeping somewhere cold, until you find it there and lead it back home.
Wake me up.
Wake me up inside.
I can't wake up.
Wake me up inside.
Save me.
Call my name and save me from the dark.
Wake me up.
Now,
This is not a bit. This I thought I was gonna
That's
do.
was the question.
I
that's
was gonna
coming.
do. Is this a bit? A question for you, but I don't think it is.
Hold on, because I'm getting with the accents that they are putting on. This might.
Was I fooled?
Little bit of a bit.
All right.
don't know.
I gotta see more. to know.
I can't wake up.
You can't bit those teeth. That's why I'm saying
That's
it's not
fair.
a bit. You can't bit those teeth.
But maybe he's leaning into it because of the teeth.
Okay.
Save me.
Save me from the nothing I've become.
Not a bit. It's too. He's too stoned. He's too fucked up. She's too serious.
I think
about
they're both.
it.
I think they're okay. Hear me out.
They're both fucking stoned.
I think they're both heavily stoned.
Yeah.
And this was a oh man, when you sing the song, when you do it with that British voice that you got, that's hilarious. And she's like, yeah, and you could do the hype man or the backup vocals in that weird redneck voice that you do. He's like, that's just my voice.
Way.
I
They
don't
got
think
high. They turned their phone
Yes,
on.
this right here, Ty. Yes, yeah, they
Cool.
got high. They turned their phone on, and
yeah.
this is what happened, right?
Let them cook.
Yeah, this is exactly
Just
it.
like 5 hours in.
Yeah.
Bro, okay, but you got this has to be a little bit of a bit because they're doing like the ghost pop-ins of like them singing up their own backup vocals.
I don't
That
know,
shit
dude.
is hilarious.
Say my.
Guys, that was clips.
Clips. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. Clips. You know we got 'em, baby. Clips.
So, couple things I did want to mention before we wrap up the show for the evening. Number one, something I brought up at the very top. Don't see many nuns anymore. When was the last time you saw a nun in public?
Okay, so this is actually a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah, but it was like a 2-pack of nuns.
Okay, this is weird because I saw one at the airport and it's what got me thinking about it. I'm like, fuck, I haven't
They're
seen
allowed to fly?
I guess so. Must be new Jesus rules or whatever.
Well, they had to walk.
I don't think nuns were restricted.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
They're the ones who should be on the no-fly list.
Yeah.
Believing all this hoopy, goopity, gobbledygook.
I also thought about it. I'm like, it must be conditioning from movies in the 80s and 90s that I saw as a child. But action movies were famous for this. The Nun, it was always somebody like that was the bad guy dressed up as a nun. So I don't trust nuns. Like I always think like, oh, they're hiding something. It's like
yeah, it's called pedophilia.
Well,
from
that-
the people that work. They work.
well,
for
even
them.
not even the nuns are probably not doing that much. It's probably more of
Yeah,
the priests
that's
or
the
whatever.
priests.
Yeah, I said they're
But
they're
I'm
covering
saying-
up for all the priest
I'm just saying
diddlers.
you would have like, you know, in 80s movies, you'd always have like the nun, but she'd have like a machine gun down there or something hiding underneath her dress.
Her
or,
habit?
like, yeah.
Yeah, but what about the hot nuns? There's always hot
That's
nuns.
the one. That's where I thought you were going. We don't see any more hot, like
I have
super sexed up nun that's like under their habit. They're actually in like full
Underappreciated.
lingerie.
I think that's a thing of the past. I haven't seen a hot nun in goddamn 20 years.
Underappreciated. Japan does it.
Oh yeah, they'll slut up a nun.
Will they? Are they big on the
you can-
slutting up the nuns?
They'll slut up anything.
That's
dude.
true. They're horny over there. They're really horny.
Bro, you got to be real horny if you want to get tentacle fucked.
Is Japan the horniest nation?
No,
What's
not
the
by-
horniest nation?
I think now here's the thing. I think you have to gauge this from a weird thing because like horniness, I think across the board is still very high.
Yeah.
It's whether or not your society represses
Agreed.
the horniness.
Yeah.
I think there are certain like Latin and Spanish countries
they're the
where
horniest.
the horniness is already the levels are already high
Yeah.
and they have no shame about like
Brazil.
hey,
Brazil is
yeah.
top notch.
Hey,
horny.
let's jack those bikinis
They're
way into the butt.
Their baseline is our super horny, and that's their
Yeah,
baseline.
I think
yeah.
And
You know-
like the Italian guys that are just like smooth.
Yeah.
They always sound like they're talking a game.
Yeah, Italians
Their
are
baseline
horny,
is
horny.
their baseline horny is way high too. It's like a Brazilian level of horniness, but the application about it comes off
Agreed.
differently.
And that's and I would even like my fellow Englishman, super horny but reserved horny. Right?
Yeah.
Like they're
yes,
they're
quite
as,
right.
They're as kinky as they come. I mean,
Yeah, behind closed doors.
Behind
And
closed
that's
doors, they're the weirdos. They're the ones that are putting on, panties and stuff and
Yeah.
it's like that type of
Panty
shit.
fucking.
Yeah, I
I've
know.
seen the guy.
Yeah, you know.
I've seen the old British man.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
getting all those old English meemaws.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You know
the
what I'm
panty
talking
pervert.
about.
I know him.
Mm-hmm.
I fell into a panty pervert like mode for
Wait,
years.
what?
Years.
Okay. Oh, did you? Okay.
Oh, bro, I used to watch it. Dude, there's a guy called the British Panty Pervert.
And he used to go hang out
And
outside the.
And he would meet up with these like older women, and he would get them to like let him take pictures of them in their panties, and then he would fuck them.
Oh, this is not what I thought it was. I thought,
bro, great cinema, perfect porn cinema.
Oh wow, that not what I was expecting.
He's a good editor too. That was kind of the beauty of the videos. His edits were
quality editing. Oh, got it.
Tremendous.
Got it. Yeah. So yeah, I saw a nun on in the airport, and they kind of threw me.
She have an Uzi?
She
Was
didn't.
she hot?
She did not. And she.
Those are the first two questions whenever I see a nun.
Yeah.
1, hot. 2, Uzi. Did she was either of those?
None out of the 0 out of 2.
She might not even have been a real nun.
I
then.
don't think she was either, Mike. I think you're absolutely
I
right.
think if you see a hot nun with an Uzi, she's the closest to God you can get.
I thought it was strange seeing a nun in Texas. For some reason, I didn't think
there was much God left in Texas.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was strange too. It's just
I
not
always thought nunnery was kind of more of a like
upper class thing.
Well, that and it was more of a like you had to be in like there was more like Catholicism had most of your nuns.
Which actually that kind of checks with all the Mexican Catholics and stuff, right? There's gonna be nunneries and like whatever. But she was a white nun. Like it would have made more sense if she was a Mexican nun in Texas.
I want to know where all the nun convents are.
Yeah,
so I can start hanging around.
Do we got them in Florida? I mean, there's got to be one here
Gotta
somewhere.
be some hot Latino nuns.
Yeah. Let's figure this out, guys. Like, this is untapped potential.
Also, I need them kind of repressed so that I
Yes.
can seem like a innovative person.
Man, so much gaslighting you could do. It's amazing.
Bro, and they're so nunned out they don't know.
Yeah, they don't know, bro. Like, you'd be, dude, you could.
I need to get those nuns that were raised in the nunnery.
This is what I'm saying.
Some of those orphan nuns.
Yeah.
Self-esteem real low.
Nah, and the other thing I met.
Ty, don't look at me like that. Ty's only looking at me like that because he thought more depraved things about the nuns.
Maybe.
So you know the whole the whole stereotype about pilots.
No, it's the same thing as captains. Port in every storm.
Drunk as fuck.
There's also pilots.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. I would think there has to be like some serious restrictions on how much and when you can drink as a pilot, right?
Okay. So
especially now.
After Sullenberger, I think they really kind of put the kibosh on all the drunk pilots.
Well, here's the deal, guys.
They didn't.
I was hanging out one of the nights in Texas, and I didn't want I'd hung out with my crew enough, and I wanted just a night to myself. Like I'm kind of annoyed.
Would you go to a pilot bar?
Well, no, I spent all day with my crew, and I'd previously in the week, and had dinner with them a bunch of times. I'm like, I just need a night not around you. I need it. Like I've been around you.
I'm
for
your boss. I want to get the fuck away from you.
No,
nerds.
not even boss. It's just whatever.
Nothing wrong with that.
I wanted
Whatever.
to go and do my own thing. So I found this I found this because everybody with those situations, it's usually like, oh, let's go and have this overpriced meal somewhere, right? Like and let's go to this like way too classy bar for Owen that Owen doesn't want to be at, and spend $30 on a martini or a drink when it could be 10, like an old fashioned or something, right? Like instead of $5 beers, they're 20.
We can't get a couple $2 wells.
Right. Is what I'm saying is I decided I'm going out on my own to find those types of places. So I found a dive bar, and it was pretty cool. Like I found this little dive bar, it's a little Irish place.
Yeah.
And I'm chilling out there. First off, there's this crazy emotional teacher that's telling me all about how parents suck these days.
Because they do.
And how she's got an 8-year-old kid dressing like a slut that she's trying to tell her not to dress like a slut, and she finally leaves, and I'm like, God, thank God. And and the dude, it was me crazy chick, other dude. And he was there before me. And when she left, he kind of like, he sort of motioned to me and he's like, dude, I'm so glad you came in. She was driving me nuts. Like, thank you for like taking the heat off me, basically, of like this conversation.
I'm a pilot and I've been really stressed.
Exactly. So he was a pilot, worked for American Airlines. His name was Ted. And I started asking him a bunch of questions. And Ted was getting hammered. Ted was getting hammered. Like, Ted was sloppier than me, like at my worst. Ted was going to have to
hot taco
get almost carried into an Uber to get back to his hotel.
Sick.
But I had asked him before. I'm like, so like, what's the rules? I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like, when are you flying? He's like, tomorrow sometime. I'm like, so what's the rule?
At some point, I gotta be in an airplane.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So I asked him, I'm like, so like, what's the rule on like drinking before you like fly? Is there like amount of time that you have to wait? He's like, they say 8 hours, but that was literally his response.
I love a nice to a very, very well established, very well needed rule. I like you just raspberry the shit away. Good God, Ted.
Ted was flying in 5 hours. And he
my God.
He was slaughtered, bro. He was slaughtered.
Can you imagine if back when I used to get hot tacoed, can you imagine if I was like,
if you were in charge of a plane?
Like, okay, guys, I gotta get out of here and get some sleep before I fly
300 people.
Yeah, before I go to captain 300 souls to their destination. I always thought that's super fucking creepy when they're like,
yeah,
all 300 souls aboard the plane were saved, and I'm like, yo, they call them people. If they were saved, call them people.
Yeah. No.
I understand if, like, yes, all 300 souls were killed in the plane crash. And yeah, but when they're alive, still call them people.
Here's the thing, though. There were no flights that like fell out of the sky that day, so Ted did his job, and Ted got those people to where he needed to
get. Of course, like
he was fine.
The planes have to fly themselves.
It's literally what he was telling me. He's like, all I gotta do is go like, brr, and then he's like,
all you gotta do is take off and land.
He was
buttons.
He was fucking hilarious though. He was talking the whole thing down. He's like, yeah, I was in the military, learned how to fly there, but like, I don't even need to know how to fly now. Like, you could do it. Like, you literally just go brr, and then you like hit some buttons, and then it's done.
Yeah.
He's like, I take a nap, and then like he's like,
probably got co-pilots.
Yeah, he's like, I got my he's like, and that whole thing with like the door being locked and everything, we don't even lock it.
Who cares?
He's like, I don't care anymore. Like, they come at me, He's what he's saying.
I wish I could be. I think I'm almost to that level with my industry where I'm that jaded where I'm like, if somebody came in here to rob the place, fucking do it.
Yeah. And then I asked him, I'm like, because he's kind of an older dude, right? And I'm asking him, like, so how long do you think you're going to be doing this for? Like, you coming to the end of your career?
Till they die in the air.
And he goes, I might retire next year, but I also might do another 10 years.
I love this guy.
Yeah.
Bro,
he was awesome.
If he's literally like, who knows and who fucking cares? Because I literally don't have to do anything. I just gotta do this. And then it fucking goes off, and when I land, they go.
That's it. He was from Philly too, so he had that like kind of Philly thing going about him, where he's just like,
so yeah, when I fucking land the plane like that, and then I'm landed, and then I take off, and I go, and it fucking goes. It's pretty fucking simple.
Fucking sick, bro. It's easy. It's easy.
Wicked. It's wicked
awesome.
Easy to fly a plane. You could do it.
Yeah, you could. Oh, and you could do it. I tell you. Like, you do the audio. Like, it's the same thing.
I love when people take their they're like, Oh, you want to run a machine printing lab? Oh, bro, you fucking press 2 buttons
Yeah,
and boom, it's printing.
It's nothing. You just plug the things in and whatever.
Boom, and there it goes.
Yeah, boom.
I'm like, I'm sure it's not that simple. And they're like, oh,
Nah, you're
wrong. It is that simple.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but it's like when my sister started dating her husband, he's an electrical engineer out at the Cape, out at Kennedy Space Center. And I'm like, oh shit, like you work as an electrical engineer out at the Cape? Like you must be doing a lot. Because my sister had also keyed us in, like, yeah, he makes like $38, $39 an hour.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, he's an electrical engineer making like $40 an hour?
Yeah, cool.
He's got to be doing something like
important,
pretty intense.
Right.
And no, he started explaining, he's like, yeah, I read this dial, and as long as the dial is in between these two numbers, I don't do anything. And I check about 8 of those dials throughout the hour, and as long as they're not doing anything, I wash my car, I watch movies, or I fuck around and play on the internet. I'm like,
you need those people though sometimes
fucking
that are
Christ, dude, but
there to monitor the whole thing. So yeah, shout out to Ted. I just want to give shout out to Ted.
I want to meet someone who's like an astronaut. He's like, yeah, I mean, you lay down, you sit, you press a couple buttons, and you're in space. And then you go up there, you're up there for a couple days.
Whoosh, whoosh.
Whoosh, whoosh.
There's a whoosh, a whoosh, a boom, a kaboom.
The other day, I had to go walk around outside the shuttle and repair a wing. I was out there, and I just did a couple zun, zun, zun. Wing was repaired, and I'm whoosh, back in the pod. And at the end, you press a couple buttons and you're back home.
You're back home. Like nothing happened.
I barely even went there.
Yeah.
I want Neil Armstrong to be like, yeah, I pressed a couple buttons and I did a couple hops on the moon.
No big deal, really.
I did one of these, boosh, with a flag, and then a couple of, and we were back home.
The most important achievements, like I'm just downplaying all of them.
We took the 2 atoms and we split one of them.
That one time, remember that, Mikey?
We split the atom and I was like, ka-chow! And then we split the atom and
bada bing, bada boom. Atomic bomb.
The guy's like, yeah, I was flying the plane over Hiroshima, and then I did one of these,
ka-chow!
And then there was a little bit of light and a big noise, and boom, there goes half of Japan.
I was flying pretty fast. I don't know. I didn't
really watch.
I didn't see nothing. I didn't know nothing about it. I just pulled the lever, whatever.
You drop one fat boy and one big boy, and boom, there goes Japan, and you're home before dinner.
Yeah. I like those guys, though.
I really do hope that the guy who was flying the B-52 that did all that, at the end, like when he goes back to the base, like, oh, what'd you do today, Tom? And he's like, I flew a plane, we dropped a bomb. I don't know.
No big deal.
I don't really hang around and watch.
Hey, why are these mashed potatoes cold? He's just not even interested.
Food
He's already
sucks
forgotten.
Today.
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
He's already forgotten.
Oh, what movie are they playing at the PX tonight? Oh, Gone with the Wind. I like that one.
Oh yeah, he doesn't realize how he's like changed the entire world basically.
Yeah, no big deal.
No big deal. Just what I do. Guys, I think that's a good place to wrap up this episode of the Oh No Radio
Show. Gets in there, presses a couple buttons, and boom, there's a whole podcast.
Hey, what do we do? Do we meet our roll? Do we meet our 20?
Kapow! There's another podcast.
Hey, that's right. Ty, you got anything you want to lay on the people before we get out of here?
I just want to
shout out. I said get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, no.
It seems like you do. Tell us, man.
It seems like you have something heavy weighing on
Yeah,
you.
what you got?
And I was like, ka-chow! And then Ty revealed his pain, and we moved on.
And we ended the show.
You ever feel like you're having a stroke, but it lasts for a week?
No. I mean, I've got some tingling in my toes on occasion, and I've got some, I
feel like everything went weird. Offhandedly, like cigarettes tasted terrible.
Oh no! Are you smelling burnt toast?
No.
Well, that's a stroke.
They say that's a stroke, and then so if things taste weird, that could be a sign something's off.
I mean, I think it's going back to normal, but it was like a week of weird.
Are you just too high?
Maybe. I do remember when I used to first start like smoking dabs, where I'd take a dab, and then I could feel my heart beating in my chest, and I was like, I need to go lay down because I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm going to pass away.
That.
Maybe that's what's happened. That could be that.
And then probably about 10 years later, I did a dab and had to go to the hospital because I thought I was dying.
Yeah, then you almost did
You
have a stroke.
actually went. Yeah, that's wild.
But honestly, that's what it took. I had to literally feel like I was about to have a heart attack, and I'm like, I might. And I even talked to my wife and was like, well, should I wait till the morning and see how I feel? Because ChatGPT says I should go to the hospital now, and it's already like 11:30 at night, so I don't know if we should go. And she's like, well, I guess maybe you can go and just get it checked out. And I'm like, yeah, I guess.
Fuck that. Don't do it. You're
So what
fine.
was so you didn't cigarettes tasted weird. What other things
Did you start buying shitty cigarettes?
No, actually, I went back to my old ones for a minute. The Turkish Golds.
Maybe that's what it could be. That
No, like I did that after shit tasted weird.
Okay.
To make sure it wasn't just a bad cigarette, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. Just felt off. And then
I mean, generally things have felt kind of weird, but I think it's mostly just depression.
Well, I think there's also been like a few like lighter bugs that have been going around. I know this for a fact. Like there's like I definitely
there's some stomach virus.
Yeah, there's stomach stuff, and there's like I mean it's the world. There's gonna be flus and all sorts of shit, right? Like, but sometimes you don't even realize you kind of have that like underlying like thing. Because I most certainly had that like kind of like I always just call it like I got the funk, like whatever the
crud or
you know what they call it in the UK.
What?
I got the lurgy.
Lurgy?
I do
lurgy.
Lurgy.
Yeah. And I love that term. Like, look, like, you got the lurgy. Like, there's just something like, and I do think that's been like, so it might just be as simple as that. But you know,
I mean, I do work at a fucking call center. The fucking plagues go through that fucking.
Yeah,
place.
absolutely. Well, definitely, if you smell toast, get just. Out
Oh,
of
I thought that
nowhere.
face right there was like, wait, I do smell toast.
His dad's up there just making early breakfast because you know, like that's what happens.
Is your dad back yet, or is he still in Canada?
Yeah, is he back?
No, he's been back for a minute.
All right.
It's
Okay.
You don't stay up there in the winter.
Gotcha.
He doesn't. Could we?
I
I don't actually think I'm allowed in Canada. So.
We would. I can't. Yeah, neither of us can go to Canada, bro. Like neither of us. I might be able to get in on my British passport. I figured out because like that's not tied to
A
my
different
DUIs.
system?
Yeah. So I just go in on my British. I'd probably be all right, but like they don't want me. You know.
Well, I mean, they'll probably look at you and be like,
I'm British, bitch. I own you.
"Do you have a DUI?"
I'm. Well,
It doesn't say that you do, but
you
look like the type.
someone that would have one. Yeah, well, I would just tell them. I would just tell them that they are my royal subjects, and I am higher in the social echelon.
Higher class.
I'm higher class, and higher in the social echelon. My country technically owns them, so that they should probably let me in.
That's fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
It is pretty terrible in the winter, like at the cabin. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't think I could survive that cold. Like,
I mean, it's pretty bad.
Like, if Ty is saying that, where it gets stupid cold where you are, if you're saying that, then there's no way that these two Floridians could.
Nah, I'm
handle
not gonna
that,
be able to
man.
do that.
Nah, it's not gonna be. We would be miserable, man.
Just let me stay here in the. Bro, when it hits like 60 now, I'm like,
oh, it's hot.
It's fucking cold.
Yeah.
Like I have to put on the sweater.
No, I agree. I'm a wuss. Like
But dude, it still feels weirder that I don't know. Maybe it's just because they're young, but like you still see kids in like pants and thick ass hoodies in the middle of the fucking summer, and I'm like,
dumb.
Why? Like, what's wrong?
I did it though too when I was young. I maybe not that extreme, but I definitely wore like jeans. Like
No, I remember there was a point in my life in high school where I wore the same sweater like all year for like all of like sophomore year.
That thing smelled good.
Oh, dude, I could tell. Like I'm like, bro, I fucking stink. Like I'm sweating my dick off.
Yeah.
But it's also like I'm fat and I don't want people to see that I'm fat.
Yeah.
So I'll wear this big old sweater.
Sure.
And they won't recognize
how fat I am,
which is dumb because
they do.
I just look fatter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, you sweat my dick off. So I'm like, I know that you can. I know that it's not just like, oh, I'm young and I can't tell. I know you're sweating.
Yeah.
More so than if you were just wearing regular clothes.
And you know you're sweating too. Yeah.
You're damp, dude. You're moist, and I don't know how you're dealing with it. Because when I start to get sweaty now, it feels gross.
No, yeah.
I don't know. As I've gotten older, like sweating feels more and more and more gross.
I used to be able to like be sweaty, go to bed, not care, and wake up the next day and not really care. Like
now it feels disgusting.
Now I feel disgusting. Like I have to shower. Yeah, for sure. Well, Ty, best of luck on having strokes.
Don't have one if you can't.
Working on it.
Don't have that. Mikey, don't die of a stroke for being fat.
I'm gonna die.
And I will try not to die of having a stroke for smoking too much and drinking too much. So
hey, stroke cast.
Good goals.
I think all of us, if we could just avoid a stroke, that would probably be the best thing for the show.
I think shows where the cast members don't have strokes generally do better than the shows
I think so.
with cast members that do.
It seems like it would be probably about right. Anything else for you, Mikey, that you want to just throw out there before we go?
Let's see. Oh yeah, your boy is entered the stage of his celebrity where I'm now playing at celebrity mini golf tournaments.
Oh, you're playing it.
Yeah, I was gonna be just a spectator, but your boy talked to old Bus Decker.
Oh, they rolled you in there on the,
and they brought me in.
Okay.
To play some celebrity mini golf.
Well, you make sure to tell those celebrity mini golf mo fucks that thank you for stealing the Ono Radio Show mini golf tournament.
I already told John, I'm like, I hosted my own mini golf tournament, so I probably should play in yours.
Exactly. Well, I'm just saying, all of the ripoffs are back, by the way. Like, I don't care.
Oh.
Our numbers might not be the greatest, but I can tell people are listening because I'm getting ripped off week after week on a number of things.
Oh, so just like our, and I love you, Double D, but you're out here claiming that Tom and Dan were the only motherfuckers who were talking about angine de poitrine.
Thank you very much, sir.
I'm sitting there in my fucking bedroom going, no, we just talked about them our last podcast. We talked about these people.
Yep.
And you're out here claiming like Tom and Dan.
He literally said that no other local podcast had mentioned them.
Dan, I love you, but you're lying and you're stealing from us.
You're lying. Either you're lying or you're stealing or you're not listening or you're listening. I don't know which one.
And if you're not listening, Dan,
then that's a fault too.
I'm upset with you because we're the only other podcast game in town.
It's us now, okay? And the fucking British dudes that we don't like that I help produce.
And I told them on the fucking post where you're like, oh, what do you think about fish and Brits? And I said, I'll say it now and I'll say it before and I'll say it again. It should have been called Brits and Chips.
And that was the original name, which I still hold the GoDaddy URL for.
It should have been called Brits and Chips. Fish and Brits is a stupid fucking name, and it's not it's not even a good show.
No, it wasn't good after I got off of it. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, the only good episodes were the one that our good friend Owen Butler helped produce. Right. Because he's the best sound guy in town.
Goddamn right, Mike.
And I think that we need some more fucking respect from the community that keeps trying to silence our voice.
Absolutely. We've been going for longer than any of these motherfuckers. We're fucking, how long have we been going? 2000 goddamn 10? Where's that?
15, 16 years.
That's 16 goddamn years. That's 16 goddamn years. And you're going to tell me that I'm not a voice of this community? I'm one of the biggest, the best there ever will be, motherfuckers. Better than you, and you know it.
And that's why you need to give us our props, because you can't sit there and say you're the only people talking about Angine de Poitrine because we were doing it first.
And he even said it with the right French pronunciation.
And you couldn't even get fucking Brendan O'Connor.
Yeah.
Who I also love.
Yeah.
I think he's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
And you're French Canadian.
Yeah.
And you couldn't even do the damn name right.
Goddamn right. Thank you.
And guess what?
What?
If he doesn't let you, he's gay.
He's gay boy.
Yeah.
Gay boy.
And
news gay boy.
I do love you.
I like Brendan. Too. We should get him in soon.
I do. You should come on the Ono
Yeah,
Radio
you should come
show.
on the show. That being said, it is time that we wrap this up for the evening. As we bid you adieu.
Adieu.
Been a lovely episode. I think we got pretty damn close to that 20 roll, Mikey.
Oh, dude, I think we nailed the shit out of it.
I think so as well. Love all you guys. Obviously, please support us over at our Facebook, over at, just basically type in Ono Media, Ono Radio Show on YouTube. Please do Ono Media. Subscribe to that channel so you can get all the stuff. We do hit you guys up with this live on our Facebook page, and that's over at facebook.com/Ono Radio Show. Join our Facebook group, though, and that's at facebook.com/groups/Ono Radio Show. It's so much stuff. Patreon.com/ONRS. And, of course, leave us a voicemail over at 407-906-6466. I think I got them all.
Yeah, no, we nailed it.
Yeah, ONORadioshow.com, of course, if you just want to go and check out the shows, and wherever, of course, you find your podcast.
Yeah, type in the Ono Radio Show to your podcast aggregate, and we'll come right up.
You know it. Okay, so since we were only doing one show this week, this is going to be a tough one, which we decide to leave you going out on, but what do we say when we get out of here, boys? Because I think it's Eat a Bag!